Okay, test. I want to make sure the audio is good. Yes, okay. Whew, good. Because in the last stream, I was having some microphone issues. But not now. Gonna do another check just to be sure. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Gonna adjust myself here. And I had literally just switched the thumbnail because I didn't realize that I didn't change it. I just changed it, so there you go. You're the only one here? Well, that's fine. I understand that not a lot of people can make it to these early morning live streams because either they have school or they just don't want to wake up this early. I mean, I don't know your guys' time zones because I know right now I'm streaming at 6:35 a.m. and I know that a lot of other people who join is like, well, it's in the afternoon for me, so I don't know you guys' time zones. For me, this is early, so... It's the nice, relaxing coffee shop. Is the... hold on. I want to check something really quick. I forgot that I had new audio effects. I want to see if that needs to be adjusted. I want to check something really quick. Yeah, it needs to be adjusted just slightly. I'm gonna do it like that. I think that's a little too low. I'll check it again later. 12:35? Oh. Yeah, see, I'm on a different time zone. It's early in the morning for me. That's why I just think it's really funny. Because for you guys, it may be like in the afternoon or maybe like late at night when you're getting these live streams. But for me, it's early in the morning, so I always title it early morning live streams. I guess technically I probably shouldn't. Just because of you guys' other time zones. But... in case I do end up doing more in the future, I'm just gonna keep that early morning title. It needs to be adjusted just a little bit. Trying to find the fine line here with the rain that I'm controlling outside. I guess this will be fine. Maybe not, I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So in case anyone is joining, these early morning live streams are not really much. It's basically me just coming in, hanging out with you guys. If I can think about anything to talk about, I'll talk about it, but for the most part, these early morning live streams aren't actually much in the ways of what I talk about. You unlocked World Crown a few weeks ago. 3D World, nice. Very nice. Oh, also, I realize that my resolution is off because YouTube Studios is giving me hey, something's wrong. Yeah, so there should be the black bars on the side of the screen. I forgot to change back my resolution because I forgot that I was messing around with OBS. So I'm gonna have to change that later, but for now we're just gonna have to deal with the black bars on the side of the screen. Okay, I'm making sure that I did change the thumbnail for this live stream. I did, okay. Very good. I just realized I said very good to myself. Dun, dun. Trying to think of something I gotta talk about. It's nearly Halloween, yes, yes. I don't participate in Halloween, but yes, I know it's close. I just realized that I had to literally... I used to have, again, I don't... Here in this coffee shop, I didn't bring my double monitors. Unfortunate, so I do not have my double monitor, because usually I have YouTube Studios on my laptop, and then I have OBS set up on my second monitor. That way I could just easily, like, turn my head just an inch and I can see the chat. I don't have that luxury anymore, so I have to, like, pull my head away from the microphone, like a full foot, to lean over to the laptop to see you guys talking in chat. It's going to be fun doing that without my double monitor. Hopefully I should be bringing one next time. But that's a big maybe, though. I actually can't say that for certain. Yes, there's the YouTube studios I know and love. Warning. Current resolution, which is not optimal. Yeah, I know. I forgot to change it. Oh yes, I didn't get any drink this time. No drink. I don't get no cough tea, no water. Ooh, what's my favorite Mario game? Ooh. If I was 8 years old, I would tell you without... Well, technically, I would have told you all the way up until I started my channel, which I was 17. Because my favorite game, despite what other people had said, negative opinions, Mario Party 8. That's not my favorite game anymore. Not my favorite Mario game. It is one of my favorite Mario Party games still to this day, Mario Party 8. But now, I think, I actually don't know what my favorite Mario game is, thinking about it. But if you would have asked me, I don't know, when I was 16 down, I would have told you in a heartbeat it was Mario Party 8. Because it does, it's hard to narrow it down, because I was a big Mario fanboy growing up, so I had a bunch of Mario games, and I loved every single one of them, so I can never choose one over the other. When you're the only one in chat, yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll do my best to keep things lively here. I won't just leave you in the dark. I say as I go quiet. I'm trying to... I do know what I want to talk about. It's related to Mario Party 8. I'll try to get the ball rolling. So... Mario Party 8 was, you know, Nintendo Wii motion controls, and that was, you know, during the time when Nintendo was figuring out motion control, which now they've done a good job with the motion control. But whenever they first started, it was it was good, but not the best for motion control. But for Mario Party 8, for a Mario Party game that they decided that they wanted to really utilize the motion controls, they decided to go all out with it and have like the entire game be, not the entire game, but for all the mini games and whatnot to be motion control related. And because they were just starting out, learning how to do motion control, figuring it out, a lot of the games ended up being not as good, not as fun. And even the party, people, I don't understand why. I could understand why people wouldn't enjoy a lot of the mini games from Mario Party 8. I understand that. But I don't understand how they don't like the parties. Like, the parties is what made Mario Parties fun. You know what I mean? Like, the boards, I said parties. The boards from Mario Party 8. Personally, I love all the boards from Mario Party 8. They're some of my favorites. Oh, and same goes for the Nintendo DS. I think people, I think I have the most unpopular opinions when it comes to a lot of things. For example, I like all the Star Wars movies, despite what anyone says. Well, I can explain that part. So, I understand that a lot of people, when they have, like, whenever they're a fan, like a really big fan of something, they take it very seriously. So, whenever the creator does something, that they think is, like, the audience think is stupid, like the fan is like, wait a minute, I don't like how this turned out. I don't like it. Like, if you really wanted to, you could sit down and watch a movie and say what you don't like about. Like, it's not hard to do that. You could just sit down and say, well, I didn't really like this part, but I like this part. Or, you know, this whole movie, I didn't really like it. Like, it's not that hard to sit down and have a critical eye and really judge a movie. And a game, not just a movie. But I'm talking about specifically in the context of movie. Because I'm talking about the Star Wars movies. But I never really had that sort of mindset when watching movies. Because every time I watch a movie, I sit down and I just enjoy it, regardless of the acting, regardless of the plot, regardless of whatever. I sit down just and watch a movie just to enjoy the movie. I don't care about, like, how the acting turns out. I don't care how the whatever turns out, unless I'm gonna be ending up talking about it in a video, or if I actually enjoy certain parts, then I will end up rewatching either a movie or a show just to enjoy it again. But again, if I really wanted to, I could sit down for a movie like the Star Wars movies. Like, I remember them, so I can talk about them now. So, for example, in The Rise of Skywalker, I think a lot of people, like, from the trailers, it was all a big hype whenever Palpatine was revealed to be, you know, alive and everything. But I know a lot of audience didn't like that. Because they're like, move on, show us a new villain. This is supposed to be a new era of Star Wars. Why are you doing... Like, people didn't like it. I just enjoyed it. Number one, because Palpatine is my favorite Star Wars character, Darth Sidious. And I think it tracks for his character. The fact that he's still alive and still wants to grasp power, because I've talked about this, I think, in a previous live stream. The reason why Darth Sidious is my favorite character in Star Wars is because Darth Sidious follows the rule of 1.5. This is some Star Wars, diving into Star Wars lore if you guys don't know anything about it. So, there is the rule of 1 and the rule of... I said the rule of 1.5. Yeah, that's correct. So the rule of 1 and the rule of 2. I'll quickly explain what those are. So the rule of 1 is basically brainwashing, that there is only one emperor and everyone else is a Sith warrior. There is no other classes. There's only the emperor and those who are to serve the emperor, and that's it. That's the rule of 1. It was created by Darth Krayt. And then the rule of 2 was created by Darth Bane, which I think people know a lot more. It basically states that there can only be one master and one apprentice at any given time. And it's the master's job to pass down knowledge to the apprentice, and the apprentice's job that once they become more powerful than the master, they kill the master so they become master, and then the cycle continues so the Sith becomes stronger. So... Darth Sidious had an amalgamation of both of those rules, because Darth Sidious follows both of them, which ended up creating the rule of 1.5. In the way of rule of 1, here we go again. So in the, so he follows the rule of 1. Oh, sorry, let me go it backwards. Hey! It's nice for you to join the stream. We're just talking about Star Wars stuff. What's going on here? Oh, I'm just... well, we're basically the early morning live streams. I just talk about whatever. Right now I'm talking about Star Wars lore because I'm trying to explain a point about the Star Wars movies and one of my favorite characters. So if you like that sort of stuff, I'm talking about it. So basically Darth Sidious, he follows the rule of 2 in a sense that he had an apprentice of his own, which was first Darth Maul, then Count I said Count Maul. Darth Maul, Count I keep yeah. I keep messing up the words. Darth Maul, and then he had Count Dooku as an apprentice, and then after that he had Anakin turning into Darth Vader. He had him as an apprentice. So for the most part, Sidious, it looked like Sidious followed the rule of two, and even in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, he mentions the rule of two to Darth Maul. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen those episodes. So for the most part, it seems like Darth Sidious followed the rule of two, but he actually followed the rule of one because Sidious wanted power for himself. He didn't want his apprentice to usurp him. He wanted power all to himself. He didn't want to die. And I know that people, whenever watching The Last Skywalker, they're like, okay, well, Sidious, he's alive. That was hype when the trailer came out, but now it's like, we want a new bad guy. He already had his spotlight. Push him away. I don't care. But personally, I love that aspect, that Sidious stayed alive all the time, like that whole time, because it tracks for his character so heavily, and it's probably made me favor Sidious more, love him even more as a character, because he was convincing Kylo Ren, or no, sorry, he was convincing Rey to take the throne because, you know, someone just joined, yeah. Hey, for once we don't have just one person in the chat. But anyways, because Sidious, he wanted power for himself, and even though that at the time Sidious, you know, he thought all hope was lost, so he decided that he would pass it on to Rey as one of his bloodline. So he said, take the throne, Rey. Take it for yourself. I'm too old. I'm gonna die. I don't have the power anymore. But as soon as Sidious found out that he could take the midichlorians, I don't know if I'm describing this correctly. If he took the midichlorians from Rey and from Ben or Kylo Ren, he could give life. He could create life, because I don't know if they mentioned it in the movie. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched it. But Sidious in the Clone Wars, I think in episode 3, the movies in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, he tells the story to Anakin about Darth Plagueis the Wise, which told the story about how he found out how to manipulate the midichlorians to create life. And that's basically what he was doing in The Last Jedi. He was taking it out, or taking that power from Rey in Ben so he can preserve his own life. And as soon as, it's funny because Sidious flipped on a dime, and that really reveals the type of character he is, that he expresses the rule of 1.5. Because he was like, okay, you are going to be like my really quick apprentice. Sorry, excuse me. You're gonna be like my really quick apprentice that I'm gonna make into emperor because I'm dying here, so kill me and become emperor. But then, as soon as he found out that he could preserve his life, that he could be, not young, but stay young enough to where he's not gonna die in the next few years, he takes that and then instantly flips on time. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna die. You guys can die, and I'll just keep the throne of the Sith. So I think, so despite what people may think, it's one of my favorite scenes out of all the whole movie. But then again, those are just my opinions for the Star Wars movies. And I think I was going to talk about something about that related to video games, but I don't remember. I do not remember. Also, I'm going to check to make sure sound is doing okay. Yeah, okay. Thomas the Dank Engine, I Can Do Anything. I think the I Can Do Anything is more of a Dementio reference. Wait a minute. I think I messed that up. That's a Marx, I mean. No, Jevil. Dang it. I keep mixing up my clown characters. Or jester characters, whatever. Blah. What video games do you know, by the way? I think I can strike up a conversation. I mean, I was originally going to talk about continuing, which I still technically can't continue, which I'm going to do. But to answer your question, no, the I Can Do Anything is Jevil. Yeah, I keep messing up. I keep mixing up Jevil, Dementio, and Marx. Too many clowns. Too many clowns. Jesters, yeah. Yeah, basically. I mean, if I were to name every game I know, that's going to be a long list. So I can't really answer without going on for hours. um, but I can continue a conversation. Don't worry about it. I'm telling my friend about this. Okay. So, to continue on what I was saying before about Nintendo and the motion control during the time the Wii came out. Well, actually, I was transitioning out of that and talking about because for those of you who weren't here, I was talking about the Wii controls from Mario Party 8 and talking about that. Like the boards in Mario Party 8 are honestly fun. Like I understand a lot of people plus I'm probably just prejudiced because that Mario Party 8 was my very first Mario game that I experienced, and the Wii was not the very first Nintendo console I ever had, but it was like the console that I played the most as a kid and played the most different kinds of games on. So I do have I have a special place in my heart for the Wii despite all the bad motion controls and everything from the Wii. It's one of my favorite consoles. So anyways, I think one of my unpopular opinions when it comes to Nintendo games would be Mario Party DS. Mario Party DS was one of the Mario Party games I played just as much, if not more, than Mario Party 8. I played it with friends. I actually want to talk about multiplayer on the DS system, but for now, I'll continue to what I was talking about. So, Mario Party DS, I love everything about the Mario Party DS version, and my cousin absolutely is the boss at that game. I can never beat him. But, so, I could see a few people's dislikes of the boards in that. I played Pokemon Moon long ago, but my cousin accidentally deleted, said save file. Oh no. I can do anything. Round and round on this merry-go-round. Yeah. Whack Kirby Marks 2016. Oh, that's good, that's good. And also, that stinks, the save file. I know that experience. Anyways, continuing what I was saying, I like the boards in DS. My favorite is I think my favorite multiplayer from a Mario Party game, I haven't experienced that many multiplayer from a Mario Party game, but the ones that I had the most was on the DS system. So, Mario DS. Made your own lyrics, also, yeah, thank you. So a lot of the boards I can understand because a lot of people it does have a lot to do with the specific games that people play through different generations. People who grew up playing games like Mario Party 1 and 2, which fun fact, in the future I do plan on getting together with a friend of mine on a live stream and playing Mario Party, either Mario Party 1 or Mario Party 2, because I'm really interested in playing those. So I'm not letting him play my Pokemon games ever again. That's fair. That's fair. I understand that. So I forgot what I was saying, but I do want to quickly transition to talking about some other DS multiplayer games that I've experienced with. So first would be obviously Mario Party DS. It was lots of fun, and I enjoyed doing that a lot in multiplayer. And there was another one was Mario Kart for the DS. I loved Mario Kart for the DS. It was so fun. And I remember there's this one scene that I vividly a memory that I have that I vividly remember. I don't remember what age I was. I remember I was young. So get that Kirby. Yeah. So I remember walking out of my room and just seeing like my entire couch filled with people who I knew, like cousins, friends, and I just like sat down with my DS and we all joined in. Like there was a lot of people there. I think there was like 10 people all there, like 10 kids around my age, and we all jumped into Mario Kart and just started playing. But that's all I remember from that experience. Man, there's so many. I could really reminisce. Like, I could reminisce about a lot of Mario games that I played, like Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii, one of my favorites. Super Mario Brothers Wii, that's a fun one. And then of course Mario Kart for the Wii. I love that one. But I think a lot of I never really looked a lot into looking back a lot into like the DS games that I played. It's interesting going back to those memories. My friend quoting King DDD. We're not monsters, we're imposters. I feel like the progression of chat is so funny. It just all instantly started going to memes all of a sudden. So, another experience that I remember that I actually really miss, probably because it's another one of my favorite games from this specific series, from the Zelda series. I don't know if it was the first ever Zelda. No, actually, I'm pretty sure it was because it was on DS, and we had the DS before we had the Wii system, so I'm pretty sure. So, the very first Zelda game that I ever had, that I ever got, was Zelda Phantom Hourglass. And again, I understand this is another unpopular opinion. I like Phantom Hourglass, but I know a lot of people don't. I do understand why though, because a lot of the mechanics from that game, like always having to go back to the same temple over and over and over again instead of going to like the new ones, you have to go through the same thing again. I understand people wouldn't like that, and the general hourglass mechanics where you have a certain amount of time or else you die. I understand a lot of people wouldn't like that mechanic as well, but other than those parts of the game, like the game is really fun. Like those are the only parts of the game where I understand like, well, yeah, it's not the best part of the game, but the rest of the game is so much fun. I remember the most fun that I've had on that game was just going out in the water, because there is a much different experience, like the ship experience sailing around on the sea on Hourglass than it is on Wind Waker. Like it is a much different experience and it's so much fun. Hi, hello. Nice of you to join. Welcome to the stream. Wait, what? Without the C or the P? I was gonna say cups, but you said remove the C. You don't want me to do that for the main reason of I'm dyslexic and it's hard for me to just read letters generally, so I can't actually do that. You go to new domains. Me playing Geshin. I played that game a little bit. Oh, hi. Yeah, we got another person in chat, guys. You're not alone. I played Genshin Impact a little bit. It's a fun game. I enjoy the story, but I haven't actually gotten too far into the game. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, in Phantom Hourglass, there's a multiplayer mode that's, I remember being so much fun. So if you've never played the multiplayer mode in Phantom Hourglass, I finished 2 parts of the main story. Oh, nice, nice. I gotten pretty far in that game, I'm not gonna lie, but that was during a transition of my channel, so I had a lot of free time to play. So anyways, the multiplayer mode from Phantom Hourglass is basically one person is controlling, I forgot what it was called, the Phantom Knight or whatever it's called, the giant suit of armor, and the other, like, you could join in with like other 3 players and they become like the different colored tunic links. And the goal is basically for the people who are playing on the team with the links, they have to get like these pieces of the Triforce, like and they have a specific goal. It's like a maze, and they don't have a map, or I don't remember them having a map anyways. That team doesn't have a map, and they have to make it through the maze to collect these Triforce pieces and make it back to their base where the suit can't enter into, and they have to put it into the goal, and when they have a specific amount, they win. And it's just the guy with the who's controlling the Dark Knight or suit of armor or whatever it's called, the Phantom Knight, and basically just prevent them from getting that points before the timer runs out. I remember that being so much fun, and that's probably, well, I'm pretty sure that has more to do with my love for playing those types of roles in those types of games. Games like, what was it? Something the Last Nightmare, or games like I was gonna say imposter, Among Us, those types of games where there's a role like there's a killer amongst the innocents. I get carried away and have too much fun playing like the killer roles, the imposter roles, because I just like messing and tormenting with people in the games. Uh, and it's funny for games like Town of Salem, for games like Town of Salem's or Murder Mystery, or no, oh, I'm sorry, no, not Murder Mystery. For games specifically like Town of Salem's or Mafia or Among Us, where the killers basically have to lie and conceal themselves, I think it's really funny because a lot of my friends, whenever I was, so basically to tell you a few stories, um, one day, it was at this like nationals event with my school and a handful of other schools that I went to. Uh, I do plan on making a video about that event because I recorded a lot from it, but I haven't got around to getting to any of the footage that I recorded yet. But I do plan on making a video about that soon. So anyways, um, I was sitting in the back room, and I think at this time either I was a freshman in high school or I think I was a freshman. I'm pretty sure I was. So one of my friends who was a senior at the time, he we were both sitting at a table and we decided to play what was it called, crap, which was for those of you who don't know the game, it's basically you play with a normal deck of cards. It's either you and another person or you and a bunch of other people, and the goal of the game is just to empty out your hand. You basically have a pile and you put your cards face down into the pile, and you have to go in order, so it's like ace and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and you go up, but you place all the cards down, and if you don't have like the next numbered card, you could either like take the stack, or you can lie, and you can lie and put another card that isn't like in the next order and place it face down, and if someone calls you on it, you have to take the entire stack there into your hand. But if no one calls you on it, you can get away with it and it just moves on. The goal is just to empty out your hand to win. And since the game revolved around you have to lie to get out your cards, make sure no one calls you on it. Uh, because I didn't really socialize and talk a lot to other people, but except for a handful of friends, we played a game with a bunch of people. We played craps with a bunch of people. And but before we started like the very first game, my friend said, I guess I can reveal my name since it's now my channel name, Nate. So hello, my name is Nate. So so they said, watch Nate be like the best liar out of all of us because I'm always so quiet. And it's funny that the quiet in any sense, because it usually tracks for in Among Us that quiet means you're guilty. So because I was always like an introverted, not very social kid, so I didn't really talk to a lot of people in my class. So they would always make jokes about, he's probably a secret murderer. And I can tell you a story about that time actually. So one day in school, I think this was also whenever I was a freshman in high school. So we had a substitute teacher one day, and during lunchtime, I was that kind of kid who sat with the teacher during lunch. Not because I did anything wrong or because I was like a special little teacher's boy or something. It was just because, I don't know, I was an introverted person who didn't want much contact. But I was sitting at the table with the substitute teacher, and our substitute teacher was honestly really fun. He was an awesome guy. So I was sitting at the table, and like 2 other of my classmates had come and sit down at the table as well to talk to the substitute teacher. Because we all knew him in one way or another. So we sat down and we were hanging out with them, and I don't know how, but we somehow got on the conversation of like who at this table would be a secret murderer, and literally everyone looked at me, and their answer was, it's always the quiet one. And I don't know, those are times that I look back on and like legitimately laugh, because I could imagine it 100% being true, like in real life. Because thinking about it in Among Us logic, yeah, that would 100% mean that I'm like a guilty person. But in real life, it's usually because someone is introverted. By the way, I don't really have all those, wait, what? Transformers things from that one stream. Oh, it was a joke. Okay, yeah. I completely forgot about the Transformers stream. Guys, Transformers is one genre that I can tell you a few aspects that I sort of didn't cover. I was eating something. Welcome back. Growing up, I loved Transformers. I had the toys, and I had. I don't know if you guys have ever. I'm gonna butcher it because I don't remember the titles. I definitely watched the first Transformers movie at the time, and I had a DVD player, so I watched. And we got a lot of shows from like Netflix that we got like on CDs, like copied onto CDs, or not copied on, transfer, whatever it was. We got CDs of it from Netflix that we got to keep. So one of those was from an old animated Transformers show. Transformers. It wasn't. I don't think the game was the game. I don't think the title of it was More Than Meets the Eye. I think that was a different either movie or show. But there were two different animated Transformers shows that I watched as a kid. I don't remember the name of either of them. But one of them was like a much older cartoon that I loved a lot and introduced me to a lot of characters that I wouldn't have known living now with the games. I mean, thinking about whenever I played the games like on the Xbox, I don't know if they're released on other platforms, but on the Xbox I played games like The Fall of Cybertron and The War of Cybertron. Those were honestly super fun games, and I would love to play those again. I would love to play those for a stream game. Um, I only watched like one thing on Transformers. It was like a show. It was like a show episode in the 2019. Check images. Sharing on Discord. Sure, sure. I'll look at that. Give me a minute. I'm pulling it up. Round 2. Yes, yes. Man, it's so weird seeing YouTube in light mode. Because I have YouTube set in dark mode. I have that for Twitter as well. I have things set to dark mode, so it's like I forget what everything looks looks like in light mode. Oh, by the way, do you know about the Godzilla NES creepypasta? Well, if you know my character story rap battle series here on the channel, that has been discontinued whenever I started my Confused Indeed rap battle channel. Yes, I do indeed know about it because I made a rap battle with Red, the creepypasta from Godzilla NES. You forgot to put dark mode on. Were you the person who was doing the endings? It wasn't just him. It was like a bunch of people who were doing the ending jokes. Oh, nice. Wait. Does that mean you guys are gonna band together and do it again? Hold on. I am the ending guy. Man, that is quite the title. I am the ending guy. The ending guy. But anyways, to get back on the topic of Transformers. So I had toys growing up. It's funny because it's funny how toys have sort of transitioned, because now Transformer toys are like, it's just like an action figure with, I don't know, a few spring-loaded whatever. But I don't know if you guys ever had these or if they still sell them, because I don't know, I don't play with toys. So the Transformer toys that me and my brother had was like, you could take, it wasn't just an action figure, like it was all moving parts that was on the Transformer, that you had to move them around in a specific way to actually get them into like their vehicle form, to like the transform. And it was like a puzzle. It was so complicated. My brother always got it, but I never did. Those toys were super fun. Oh no, we're gonna set dark mode and then ending time. Oh no. I'm the better ender? Man. So, to get more into talking about the game specifically, I don't know much Transformers games. Oh yeah. Oh man, I forgot about the DS Transformer games. Oh, I love that so much. I played it so much with my cousin. So there were two different Transformer games. They were basically the same game, just different. So basically for the DS, there were I forgot what the rest of the title was. It was Transformers Decepticon version, then Transformers Autobot version, depending on which it's basically the same game, but depending on which version you get, you play a different aspect of the story. Like if you're the Decepticons, you basically go through the character's setup to what you face the bad guys in the Autobot version. Like all the boss fights in the Autobot version, you basically do the setup and everything for that in the Decepticon version, like how they did it in the first place and everything. And I had the Decepticon version because I'm a guy who likes villains over heroes. And I played the Decepticon version. My cousin had the Autobot version, and we got together and we played a lot of the game. It was so much fun, dude. Lego Battles. Lego Battles. I would love to play Lego Battles again. That was such a fun game. There's so many games on the DS that I forgot about. Wait, what? I cannot with the jet. Is there a 3DS? Wait, what do you mean, is there a 3DS? There is indeed a 3DS system that's been out for years now. It's called every single iteration of the 3DS. I don't know what you mean, though. So anyways. Wait, what? You threw an ender off a cliff. What? Yeah, I feel bad, guys, too. They're more relatable these days. So anyways, oh man, one of my I remember the favorite, and I still technically have Lego Battles for the DS. The only problem is it's so old that it doesn't work anymore, or it just did not upkeep the game very well. But I would love to play Lego Battles again. Man, so for those of you guys who don't know what Lego Battle is, it's basically a game. You could play a story mode, but the part of the game that I love was the multiplayer mode, because it was basically a game where you play as, like, you can pick your heroes and you can pick your different troops. So like you pick a character like the King or the Wizard or Blackbeard or Santa. Like, you have all these options for different Lego minifig heroes, and then you pick the different classes of supporting characters. Like, you can pick an alien miner, or you can pick the you could, like, they're thematic from the story. So there's the alien ones where there's the alien miner, warrior, gunner, ship, dropship. Like, it has all those specific thematic ones, and you can mix and match if you wanted to, because they're basically the same, they're just different in theme, but in general they're mainly the same. So you could pick whichever one you want, and that was my favorite one, doing it with multiplayer with my friends. And one of the ones I have memories that I have was so we were playing, I forgot what map we were playing on the map with a bunch of ships. It was me playing with two of my cousins and my brother. It was during the time when where most games were only like 4-player and not anywhere above that. So it was me, my two cousins, and my brother. And something we did was, like, because it's basically you have to destroy your enemy completely to win the game. Like, you have to destroy all their structures, you have to kill their hero so the hero can't respawn. Well, you destroy the main structure so the hero can't respawn. And as long as their main hero doesn't respawn and you kill every other warrior that they have, all the troops, because technically you can leave just a miner. Like, the miners can't do anything but except for get resources. So as long as you keep a miner in the game, and that's the only troop you have, technically you're still in the game. I just think it's really funny. But anyways, one of the things that we did was, like, I think my brother and one of my cousins were like, we're gonna make a peace treaty. We're like, okay. So they were going, and the maps are super fun. So we were like on our own separate islands, and they were like, we're gonna have a peace treaty. Okay. So my brother, he had his, like, main hero minifigure on a dropship, and he was sailing around, but he had to cross my side to get to him. So what I did was I ambushed him, I destroyed his transport, picked up his main hero, and dropped him off on the smallest plot of land so he couldn't go anywhere. So his main hero guy was just trapped. I don't know, those were some of my favorite that was just some of my favorite memories. I would love to play Lego Battles again. Oh, that was so much fun. Santa, oh, what's he gonna do? Throw presents at a Lego man's? I mean, technically, yeah. Like, have you played the game before? Because that's basically what happens. It's from Minecraft, and Ender Pearl makes you teleport where you throw. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. He's a main hero. Yeah, what's really funny about Santa Claus, because in Lego Battles, there's, like, a bunch of different, you can get the characters either from the story, so it's like the alien king, the alien queen, then there's the king, queen, and then wizard, and then the I forgot what the female wizard was called. She wasn't called female wizard. I think she actually had a name. And then there was the dwarves. Like, it took place in, like, medieval time, but then there was different sections. There was a medieval section where as story-wise, you play as the king fighting against the wizard, and then there was like pirate times where you play as the pirates fighting against, as Blackbeard fighting against what was it? I was gonna say the Republicans. That's not right. Fighting against whatever they were fighting against at the time, anti-navy, whatever. And then the next generation that you get to play in was like the space generation. So you play as the space cops or whatever they're called, fighting against the aliens. So you have the characters you can unlock from the story, but then there was also special characters you can unlock either by buying them in the store or by unlocking them through certain specific events. For instance, to get Santa Claus, you actually have to wait until Christmas to unlock it. But guess what? Time travel was a thing in that game, so they just adjusted their clock to Christmas, and that's like my cousin told my brother about that. Like, you unlock it by literally just changing the clock on your DS just to unlock Santa. I think that was the very first experience we actually had with time traveling in video games. And of course, the next game that we experienced time travel in was Animal Crossing. Finally, it's on dark mode. It's funny because since I had dark mode on for so long, I literally cannot open anything in light mode. Like, it just hurts me. I have to have it in dark mode. I just have to. Man, I love Lego Battles. I would love to play that again. There's so many games that I miss. What's another DS game that I remember? Let's see. There was Lego Battles. There was the Transformers Decepticon game. Mario Brothers for the Super Mario Brothers for the DS. That one wasn't too bad of a game, I guess. Time travel ending. Nate time travels the 6-hour stream. Oh yeah. Also, for those of you guys who don't know what to call me after the name change, name change from Confused as Always to Nate is Confused. Technically, my name still is Confused, so if it doesn't matter which one you guys want to call me. If you still want to call me Confused or if you want to call me Nate, either one, it doesn't matter. I still technically claim both names. Mario Party ending. Yep. Indeedy do. Oh yeah, because wasn't Super Mario Party All-Stars because they were coming out with maps from the old games? Because I know Horrorland from, I think Mario Party 2 had Horrorland on it, and they brought that over, and then I think they were all from Mario Party 2 actually. Not all the maps from Mario Party 2, but they did bring a handful of maps from Mario Party 2 over to like revamp them. And it's really cool seeing them in a revamped version, but personally I wouldn't mind playing the revamped version, but I think I would prefer to play like the original maps from the original game. You may lag now. Lag, the experience of a lifetime. I guess we are doing the ending thing, sad Mario ending. When you save Peach, she slaps you. I really thought you were gonna do the Country Road meme. Have you guys ever seen that, the video of Mario singing Country Road? Or, he wasn't singing Country Road, it was a Country Road, and it was like, well, there were two versions, but the version that I like more was, what was it? I think it was Auto-Tune Mario. It's a me, Mario, okie dokie, mamma mia. This is my favorite version. It's all just a burning memory. How long have we been going for? I've not been keeping track of time. It hasn't even been an hour yet. Honestly, time is flying. Oh yeah, there was an what? Wait, SpongeBob ending? Hello everyone, it's me, it's SpongeBob. From the Nintendo DS. Daisy Duck. Good. Do not remind me of trauma. That's funny. I'm traumatized from everywhere at the end of time. I'm not laughing at your trauma. I am in headspace. PC broke. Wow. How am I using the laptop? Okay, sorry. I'm meant to go back to talking a little bit more about the Transformer games, specifically the ones that I played on Xbox, which was the Transformers Fall of Cybertron and the War of Cybertron. Oh, that's one. So talking about in general for storytelling, since storytelling content is something that I'm starting off with for the change of content, and I don't know, maybe permanent, I don't know. But it's funny because I guess I should have seen the writing on the wall that making stories was probably gonna be like something that I loved, because looking back on like my life and the things that I've been interested in and the things that I've enjoyed, it makes sense. But because you can really, let me put it this way, you can really love something. You can adore something. You can put so much time and effort into something that you think you're passionate about, and you might be passionate about, but that doesn't mean that in the end that's something that you want to do for the rest of your life. Like for example, me with music, because I love music. I've loved music since I was a kid. And since like on my mom's side of the family, music is like second nature. I thought that, well, the rest of my family is musical in some way, I guess I could, and then, you know, made music videos and whatnot. And I thought that that's what I was doing for the rest of my life, but then after taking a serious look, realizing I love music, I cherish it, and YouTubers like Men on the Internet, Juno Songs, I keep pronouncing his name wrong, Rec D, CG5, all these big inspirational people to my love for music, it has not wavered. They're amazing creators, I love them all, and I still enjoy music. But after looking really closely at it, I realized it wasn't something that I could do as a future job. It just wasn't. But looking back, even though that I have a lot of memories as a kid loving music, I have a lot more enjoyment from stories. Because as a kid, I played a lot of I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. Have you guys ever played pretend or make believe? Just like messing around with like whatever. I did that until I was 13 years old playing make believe. Because I loved creating characters, creating a made up world, and just create a story, conflict, and I did that a lot in make believe. I just created characters and story and just played. And after that event, whenever I got into shows like My Hero Academia and going through shows and things like that, like a show, I could grasp a show, but not enjoy it. The only times, like, I rewatch movies, like for instance, My Hero Academia, I always keep going back and rewatching seasons and episodes from My Hero Academia. Like, I've probably rewatched just the first season alone, like, I think it's actually closer to like maybe 23 times I've rewatched just the first season alone. Accumulatively altogether, it's probably close to 100 times I've rewatched My Hero Academia. But that's because of the story, the characters grasped me. Because, and it just doesn't go for My Hero Academia, it goes for any show that really has a good grabbing story to me. Because there's a lot of movies and shows that I don't go back or rewatch because they had a story or plot or history, like, or lore that didn't really grab me. But whenever I find a show, movie, or even a video game that has fun lore, plot, and concept, characters, like, it really grabs me, and I enjoy going back to it and watching it, playing it over and over and over again, because the story is just so grabbing to me. So I guess looking back on all those events and how much I love lore, how much I love stories, how much I love characters and designs and whatnot, I guess I should have seen the writing on the wall that maybe getting into being a storyteller would have been something that I would have had a much vaster interest in. Sorry, what's going on in chat? I just talked to myself. I have played pretend. Basically still make believe. Yeah. I mean, yeah, basically, storytelling in a sense is still technically make believe in a sense. Still playing pretend. Um, Creeper, then all the something fights. I read that wrong. I make my own music with keyboard. Interesting. Controversial opinion? Wait, what? Sorry, I misread what you said. Humphrey is a creeper that all of... I actually... it's been a while since I've seen... Hold on. Humphrey? It, technically, there's more than one Humphrey, so I don't know which one you're referring to. So that's really messing up my brain. Sorry. I legitimate... Oh. I get it. I get it. Think... Yeah. I got you. Hold on, that was a... Hold on. Just because... Sorry, this is more for me. I wanted to... see. Was it something he tweeted about? What is it? 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 I think it was a tweet. Oh yeah, it was. I started a Twitch team. Caleb, I remember seeing that. So who was actually on his team? I didn't see who was on his Twitch team. Peach Loves Games. Wait, what? At Peach Loves Games is Caleb. Okay. The Blue Jay, 1994, and Daisy Ninja. Interesting. Hear all about it. I might check that out. I didn't know that he had started a Twitch team. Sorry, this is just something I wanted to look at because I had glanced at it. I was like, that's interesting. I didn't realize he made a team, a Twitch team. If you can feed me, I'll have to help myself. Oh my. Oh my. The top 10 words said before disaster. There could be a lot of them. Sorry, I had to stretch. It's a really creaky wooden stool. I don't know how long, like in my head I have the entire arc for the New Darkness arc, which I had made the playlist, if you guys didn't see, for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Hero Tales. I had started a playlist, which I think I did put on the main page of the channel. Like I have the entire arc played out, like I know what I want it to be. It's just the smaller details that I have to get into, and I don't know, like, because the first episode was 7, almost 8 minutes long. I didn't know how long I wanted just a single episode to be, because it is still very limiting for Super Smash Bros. For its mechanics and everything. It is still limiting in a lot of senses, so I can't really do a lot of interesting things in a single episode before it gets kind of boring. So I don't know how many episodes it's going to take until the end result, if it's going to be 8 minutes. I mean, 8 minutes are probably viable enough to get a decent amount of the story before the end of the arc. What? I don't know how to respond to that one. I woke up early this morning. I'm tired. But, yesterday I was technically supposed to record the next episode, and today I was supposed to be editing it. But because again I was going through all the small specific details, of the script, I actually didn't get around to. I recorded probably like 2 of the fight scenes, but I didn't end up getting around to actually do any of the main character talking recordings of anything because I was focusing on all the smaller details. Sorry, what? By the way, I'm never gonna make lyrics. I mean, that's fine. Just because you make music doesn't mean you have to be a lyricist. Those two things I can tell you do not go hand in hand. Those are indeed separate skills. If you have both of them, good for you. But most of the times that isn't the case, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Because I said you inspired me in that one stream, but I don't want to. Hold on. Looks like me and you can work together. I literally can't make music. I think you spelled that wrong. But then again, I'm dyslexic, so what do I know about spelling mistakes? I mean, technically everything, because I'm always making spelling mistakes. I mean, that's fine. Going back to what you said, Logan. Because, again, you can be inspired by people. You can be, like, for example, I'm trying to think of an example. PBG, the Peanut Butter Gamer, if you remember, yeah, my music is private too. If you ever heard of Peanut Butter Gamer, he's a Nintendo person, reviewer. One of my favorite YouTubers, and he, like, if you remember, back at the very first few videos of this channel, I did game reviews because I was inspired by Peanut Butter Gamer. But, as you could tell, it didn't go very far because even though I was inspired by him, that I was inspired and wanted to try to do, just because I was inspired doesn't mean that I was any good at it, doesn't mean that I, in the end, wanted to do that as a full-time job. Looking back, I definitely do not want game reviews to be like my full-time job, which I guess would be more so for the fact of my podcast channel. But, yeah, you could be inspired by someone, but that doesn't mean that, you know, you have to do what they do. Friday Night Funkin' ending. Confused becomes an FNF mod. I mean, well, let me put it this way. I technically could be a mod, but it wouldn't make sense anymore. It would make sense if I were still I'm still gonna be doing music content. It's just not going, like, for example, my rap battle channel is obviously still gonna be going. But, I do plan on doing a little music every now and then. Not all the time anymore, but I do still plan on posting some music now and then. Whenever I'm really getting into it. You click something in my head. Literally making, what? Is literally making a Friday Night Funkin' mod for the Roblox Mimic. Smart race. Can't exactly call them my friend because we only met on stream. Oh. I mean, you can meet friends anywhere if you really wanted to. There's a lot of stories about people who, like, got together from games that they met, or even in, like, streams, or, I'm trying to think of this one. I think the one that I wanted to get to was, I think it was in Clash of Clans or something, that these two couple had met, got married, because they met in, like, Clash of Clans or something. Um, Attack of the Killer Queen. Say a better Deltarune. Wait, what? Say a better Deltarune song, I dare you. Oh, I think Deltarune. I've heard a decent amount of Deltarune songs, but I think as far as what men on the internet has brought in the forefront, I actually haven't gone into the chapter 2 of Deltarune because I don't want to spoil it, because I do want to play it myself for a stream game. I do want to play it for myself. So I haven't had any of the music or any of the, I did have the beginning spoiled for me just a little bit, but for the most part I didn't listen to any of the music from chapter 2 or anything, so the only music, or the little music that I do remember from chapter 1, are the only ones that I know from Deltarune. The last song in chapter 1, I don't know what the last song is, I only remember a handful. Chaos King? Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. I mean, I love Chaos King. His theme. The remix, that's one of the, blah, 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 blah. I do not know who you're referencing. Wait. Sorry, I got distracted by something. It's funny, because thinking about it, because I'm the type of person, if you like talk to me personally, like on a day-to-day basis, I can at least speak for a friend of mine that I'm the type of person that would say, I'm not that good at anything. I don't have that much knowledge. I have a short memory. I don't know a lot of things. But thinking about it, I'm a lot more nerdy when it comes to a lot of information that I remember, because thinking about it, I know a lot more like game info and story, like lore, history info, a lot more than I thought like that I would remember, because thinking about it, it's funny because specifically when it comes to the aspect of like my rap battles, because looking at it, because it seems natural to me, but whenever, like just yesterday, I had a second look, like on my Yu-Gi-Oh villain cipher that I was making, I was like, oh, all of this makes sense, but whenever I was rereading it and re-looking at it again, I was like, oh, I guess if they really didn't watch it, then they wouldn't get a lot of these references. Like it's a lot more fact built and nerdier than 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 I was expecting it to be on my second look, and I just think it's really funny that I actually know, like specifically when it comes to TV show and video games, that I can talk about it to a certain extent and a certain length. Um, as far as my knowledge lets me. Basically, giant hands, everything she touches explodes. Her theme is Attack of the Killer Queen. JoJo reference. I found the best song actually. It's the Lancer. Oh, Lancer has an awesome theme. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. You think you have to go? Okay. If you need to be somewhere, go to some place. Don't let me keep you up or keep you away from whatever it is you gotta do. Headspace Boy, that's a name. Now I got Lancer's theme stuck in my head. Bye. It has been nice having you on the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Later, gamer. Where did that come from? Yeah. It's funny because I'm such an interesting mix of my like knowledge of things and my ADHD, or I think it really has more to do with my introvertedness. I think because I enjoy having intellectual well, I say intellectual conversations. Well, I do, but I also, when I say that, I really mean like in the aspect of like talking about video games or TV shows, or even just like things in general. And that's sort of why I started my podcast channel because I wanted to do that sort of stuff over on the podcast channel, which I'm doing. Um, but it is a much better experience doing it with another person, which might be the case in the future for streams, which you'll see what I mean whenever that time comes. It still says with 3 people. Yeah, don't trust what YouTube says. YouTube analytics, because I'm in YouTube Studios right now, says I have 1 viewer. Yeah, so I wouldn't trust entirely. This is a good example of like streaming versus streaming specifically on like YouTube as a platform. Twitch is a bit more consistent than YouTube when it comes to streaming, but again, YouTube is a lot more simplistic in the way of starting a stream and everything. So if streaming is something that you want to go into for content to try, I would suggest trying it on YouTube before officially going over to Twitch, because it gives you a good feel of how streaming is, and it gets you well enough prepared to sort of like transfer over to Twitch as a full-time streamer if that is something you want to do. So I would suggest starting on YouTube, or unless you are brave enough to go like directly to Twitch. I mean, just in my personal opinion, because that's sort of what I'm doing right now, YouTube as like my starting streaming place, and then going over to Twitch whenever I have my thing set up to be ready for Twitch. Oh, speaking of, I actually need to make a new Twitch account because so fun fact, for those of you guys who aren't too into like Twitch ecosystem and everything, basically they had a big hack or whatever it was called. It was a friend of mine who actually told me about it, and he said you gotta change your password in your stream key because people just hacked a bunch of things. And I was like, okay, I changed my stream key, but I couldn't change my password because I don't remember my password. I mean, it doesn't matter if I lose that account because I don't have any streams on it, and I only have like 2 followers, which I know for a fact is just my brother and my friend who I was talking, who was telling me about, oh, it's hacking. So it's not a big loss if I lose it. So, plus I wouldn't mind making a new Twitch account just to change the name, get a good refresh on that. I mean, I would still upload it to my podcast channel even if I don't keep the same name, Confused and then some, for the stream, for the Twitch channel name. I just I just went into the Discord just to get a face full of toes and foot because I forgot in the image sharing you had given me a foot in the last live stream. Forgot about that. It scared me a little. Today's Saturday, right? Or it's Saturday for me at least, yeah. I completely forgot. For a second I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have this house all by myself. But no, because, it's school season, so I thought I was gonna be... I mean, it's fine. I just lost my train of thought completely. Thank you, ADHD. Cha cha cha. Oh yeah, I don't know if I had it's Saturday. Yay. Yay. So I don't know if I told you guys about this. I know I had brought it up on Twitter, like I made a tweet about it on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, you would have known that, known what I'm about to bring up. I mean, So basically something, I guess it would really be more for the people who watch My Hero Academia and have an interest in that series. So, one of the things that really grasped me to the series of My Hero Academia, or Boku no Hero Academia, whatever you guys want to call it, I'll call it My Hero Academia. So, the powers, the quirks that they all have and everything, they explain it in a very realistic way, and they break it down to a way that, like, makes sense. And it's lots of fun seeing how they portray it, but what's more interesting is that they portray it, like, really close to real life. So I was like, I wonder if it's really close to how, like, if quirks were real, how it would be in real life. So I decided I'm gonna make that a video for the podcast channel to actually break down what quirks are on, like, a biological level, if they are, like, how they would be, if they would be, you know, if they would be powers, which quirks would be real and which ones wouldn't be. And I actually do have, like, a script started for one of the quirks to, like, break it down. I think, like, it would be fun for people who watch this series to see, but I think if, number one, if you're not interested in the series, and or number two, if you guys aren't too into, like, biology, and because I do go, I try to keep it, like, in the script, I'm keeping it as simple as I can in explaining it, but if you're, don't have a big, I mean, I explain everything, so it's not like you're going to be completely left in the dark, but it's a lot of big words, a lot of technical stuff that if you're not too big into things like biology or just in the sphere of science, chemistry, biology, and all that, it wouldn't make too much sense. But again, I'm trying to keep it a simple way of explaining it so it wouldn't be, you know, keeping my audience completely in the dark for the video. But I think first, I don't know if first I want to make a video talking about what quirks are before I get into actually breaking down what quirks would be real. I don't know which one I want to do first, because technically I could just jump right into talking about this quirk on a biological level if it would be real, instead of, I don't know. Deltarune ending. It's time to, oh, I get it. We made it to 1 hour. Yay! I've been sitting here in this coffee shop for an hour and 20 minutes. Or for me, it's an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know about you guys. I know that YouTube is a little bit delayed. Neo ending. I keep forgetting about that. That's the one character that I did get spoiled on. Good thing I don't remember his name, because I don't want to remember his name. I'm trying to keep everything about Chapter 2, because again, guys, for those of you who may be doing accidental spoilings, I'm trying to keep my knowledge of Chapter 2 to a minimal, so whenever I get my proper streaming setup, I can stream it, so I can stream Chapter 2 and play it free without any knowledge going into it, so I can have it fresh and free. You know what's really funny? I was really excited whenever Chapter 2 came out, because it was like, oh, cool, I'm actually going to play it. I'm actually going to play this game, because I didn't play the first chapter. So I had gone onto the website, downloaded the Mac version, because I have a Mac, not a Windows. So I got it, and I was like, this is going to be awesome. But apparently I had the wrong Mac system. The wrong Mac OS system, because I don't know, it didn't go through updates or something, I don't know, but I was like, I'm so disappointed because I didn't have it. I was like, oh, I see how it is. But luckily my friend had gifted me it along with games like Don't Starve Together, because those are games that I actually had saved, like, games that I wanted to do for stream on my phone, that was like, oh, this is gonna be an interesting game. Obviously stream games like Jackbox would be things that I want to play, but there were a handful of other games that were like, this would make a fun stream game. So Deltarune Chapter 2 is one of them. Don't Starve Together is one of them. I think, what was it, Slime Rancher was also one of them. There was a few other games that I wanted to get to play for stream as well. I know you can download it on Steam. I tried, but it didn't work is the problem. I don't know what's wrong with my Mac, or if it's me, I don't know. It's not working. I had to get Chapter 2 gifted to me, because I can't do it myself for some reason. It's a whole slew of problems. I think it has more to do with my Mac though. It's funny. I'm just waiting. Something I'm anticipating and just waiting for is whenever, I think in the middle or whenever I finish the first arc of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Hero Tale. Because I'm waiting for people, because I know not everyone is going to see the video of the channel changing announcement. So whenever they like see the like the end of the, I'm just waiting for people to be like, what happened to all the music you were doing? What was, like, I'm just waiting for those comments, because I know for a fact that like not even 50% of my audience is going to watch that video, so they're not going to know that music isn't something I'm always going to do anymore. I mean, it's going to happen, you know, on occasion, but it's not going to happen all the time. So I'm just waiting for that to be, and for people to be upset at me. Play it on stream. I am going to play it on stream. I just got to wait until I actually get a proper setup. Hopefully whenever, I should be hopefully getting a setup soon, a proper streaming setup, and as soon as I do, so for those, because I know a lot of you don't go on Twitch, but I'm gonna have the my mind's going blank, the archive of that uploaded onto YouTube, if I can, you know, manage to figure out how to do it. Upload the archive onto YouTube and have my, because I want Confused and Then Some to also be a place of like gaming, where if I wanted to make gaming videos, like if I didn't just want to do streaming games and wanted to do like recorded game videos, then I would also do that on the podcast channel and cover that on the podcast channel. So that'll all be on the podcast channel, so if you don't catch the stream, you can still see me play it on the podcast channel. But I played Chapter 2 right when it released, because I was waiting in the main page, so I didn't get it spoiled. That's commitment. Epic. I have no Twitch. Yeah, I know. Plus, I understand a lot of people, like, I know a lot of people have their own separate reasons for not having Twitch. One of them is just they, in general, just don't have Twitch. But I know a lot of people's opinions on if you're not a Twitch streamer yourself, like if you're on the streamer side, then you don't want to be on the viewer side, because Twitch is a wasteland of ads, like ads, and I hear a lot of people talking about if you don't have like Twitch Prime where you don't get ads, it's like a nightmare going on, because there's so many ads, because the ads go for like 20 to like, what was it, 50 seconds long on Twitch, and so it's like, well, what's the podcast channel called? My podcast channel is called Confused and Then Some. I linked it in, hopefully I have linked it in the description of this live stream description. Or it should be there anyways. If it isn't, you can go to my main channel page and scroll all the way down. There's the Confused and Then Some and Confused IRB. IRB is the Indeed Rap Battle channel. Confused and Then Some is the podcast channel. I had the video, like the playlist from my channels on the main page. I don't know why I took it off. I'm gonna put it back on so it's easily accessed. I think a lot of people confused it for being like, this comes from this channel. No, it doesn't come from my channel. Those come from my two separate channels that I have. I don't think a lot of people know that. I've been trying to post more frequently, because technically it was the whole point of, well, once I get down, because now it's going to be a change of like my upload schedule. If like this style of storytelling with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is going to be like, maybe not permanent, but at least consistent for a long while, I want to have like an upload schedule of like, maybe I do one video a week. One video a week. You're already subbed? Oh. Like one video a week. But I wanted to do the same thing for the podcast channel, to upload as frequently as I can on the podcast channel, because it's much more easier to upload on that channel than on this channel, mainly because the content on this channel takes a lot more effort to edit and put together and focus on than it is on the podcast channel. Because on the podcast channel, I'm just talking about stuff or reviewing stuff or, you know, doing something like that, so it's a lot more simpler. So I was supposed to be able to upload more frequently on that, but I think I haven't uploaded on like 1 or 2 months. I'm trying to upload more frequently on that channel, but the problem is it does come down to what kind of, you know, what do I want to talk about, what do I, like, I don't know. So it usually stampers my what word did I just use? I don't even know. Sorry. So it just stops my creation of content for the podcast channel because it's like, I don't know what I want to talk about. So, you know. You prefer streams with low viewers, to be honest? I mean, again, it all comes down to your preference, whatever you like more. Sometimes there's that diamond in the rough in the lower views, you know? Man, I don't know if it's going, well, I don't think it's going to be the first thing because he needs to get his setup too. So a friend of mine, we're going to be getting together on Twitch to do a stream. We're going to be doing Pokemon, for those of you who know what it is, a soul lock, a Pokemon soul lock. We want to get together and we plan on getting together and doing a soul lock together. But I don't, I think originally we were planning on like that was going to be the first video, but I think it was revealed that, I mean, first stream for the Twitch channels. But I think it was revealed, like, he wasn't going to be able to get his setup, like, perfectly set up in time, like, at the same time as I get my setup. So I'm probably going to be streaming, like, a little bit earlier than he is. I don't know if that's actually changed, so I don't know. We may end up streaming at the same time. But anyways. Of just chatting with, like, 10k viewers, it comes down to luck if he responds to you, the streamer. I mean, yeah, fair point. I mean, let's look at it this way. It does come down to, like, how much the individual, you know, wants to talk, because technically they don't have to if they don't want to. Like, a streamer could literally, especially if you're doing it as a job, it would be mixed, like, if the creator wanted to look at the chat and everything. I mean, keep in mind, from the creator side, like, like, from a viewer side, you see the chat, like, going at 90 miles per hour. It isn't like that on the creator side. Like, I mean, probably it is. I haven't been on stream on Twitch, but on YouTube it's different. I don't know if it's different on Twitch, but on YouTube I see it differently, how the chat goes. So I see everyone's response and what everyone is chatting. So I can technically get to everyone if I wanted to. But again, for other streamers who have streaming as like their full-time job, it's technically their choice whether or not they wanted to talk to chat or not. And you technically can't fault them for that. You can't complain about them for that, because if streaming becomes their livelihood and it becomes their main source of content, who's to say that the way they run their channel is wrong or right? If it's their livelihood, they're making money off of it, it's the way that they live, then what's to say that the way they do it is wrong? I mean, that's not the way I do it, because I enjoy the way I do it for streaming is I like talking to chat. Of course, when it comes to if I have like another person here talking to me like on stream, then I'm probably not going to talk to chat as much because I'm going to be talking to whoever I have here on stream. But for the most point, I probably will be looking at chat, trying to answer questions from chat, talking to you guys. For instance, these early morning live streams, the whole point of these early morning live streams is to talk to you guys, to hang out with you. I got a little bump on my arm, sorry. And it's funny because I did have the feeling, it is a much feeling of, I don't know what the feeling is, like a rush or excitement, because I have been on the viewer side of, I was on Twitch, and I think Cam from VGRB, not VGRB anymore, sorry, he changed his name, Cam Steady. He did a Pokemon Nuzlocke stream, and he was answering some of my chats, like questions that I had, and I had the like, I don't know, rush of adrenaline, like excitement, like, oh, he answered me, I wasn't expecting that. So I definitely get that feeling. And I think that a lot of people who do, like, on the content creator side forget that, because content creators, especially streamers, because streamers have to, especially if you want streaming to be a full-time job, you can't just do it like once a week. If you want consistent, like, income, if you want to have money for like the whole month, you gotta stream like every single day, because that's the way, or not necessarily every single day, but consistently throughout the week, like at least 4 times a week, because, and that's one thing that I can't get behind with streaming, because I'm a person who's really creative and moves around and likes being in motion. I don't like sitting down at a desk and just staying there for a full week. I can't do that. So I can stream like, I don't know, 2 times a week doing that, but I can't do it for like a full week. I have to make stuff. I have to create things. I don't like being confined to a desk. By the way, what do you think is the best Songtober song? I think it's Star Dream. I have no idea. He did a lot of good stuff, man, on the internet. It's funny because I want to tell you guys something. It's funny because a lot of the things that he did for Songtober, that they did for Songtober, was like, hey, I did those, or those were the ones I was going to do. For example, I'm gonna actually bring them up so I remember. Man on the internet, man. Here it is. So, he did from Celeste. He did "Confronting Yourself," which was a song that I was planning on doing but didn't end up doing. And then obviously he did "Carnival Kerfuffle," which was, you know, the one that I made. And then "Broken Vessel." I was so shocked when "Broken Vessel" came out because it was like, that's part of my "Broken Vessel" is one of the songs in my Hollow Knight musical bites. So seeing it was like, oh. And what was the other one he did? He did. Oh yeah, Star Dream. Star Dream was from the Dark Matter musical bites that I was planning on making, but didn't end up getting around doing it. Dementia. Dementio is a fun villain. I like villain characters. It's funny because I think because of what men on the internet had put together for Dementio, Marx, and the way that they portrayed the characters Dementio, Marx, and Jevil, that those three are like in the same boat of characters. I think a lot of people like put them together, or at least a lot of people in that realm of you know, fan base and everything, because of how they put them together, how they done them, because they're sort of iconic in that sense of how Alex and all the cast of the people who work on Man on the Internet, how they portrayed the characters. I mean, Alex played all three of them, Dementio, Marx, and Jevil, and he did an amazing job at all of them. I made the best song ever, piano spam. Yes, that's the way I play my music. But to answer your question, I have no idea which Songtober song is my favorite. Well, that's not true. I'm gonna assume that the only one of the Songtober songs that I have in my liked videos is the one that I enjoyed more. So, Beware the Forest Mushrooms, I guess, is my favorite because it's the Songtober song that I have in my likes. I completely forgot that I like that. Now ready for the Jevil part 2, the Big Shot character. I mean, honestly, piano spam can sound good. Like there, like coincidence isn't the right word to use, but like legitimately, there was one time just banging on the keyboard and it honestly sounded not bad. I mean, it didn't sound great, but it didn't sound bad either. So there's some times where piano spam can honestly sound good, because I've had that experience. Think we are close to... Oh no, it's only... never mind. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust stuff over here on my end. Okay. Sending... I got that song stuck in my head. Do you guys... I don't know if you guys seen it. It was... Who sang it? Was it Kyle? I don't remember. From... some man on the internet had done... Let me see. I think I have it in my likes. I actually don't know. Let me find it. I want to try to find it. For some reason, that song just popped into my head. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. It's not here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look it up. Men on the internet... Amnesia, The Dark Descent. So one of the musical bites he had done, I think, what was it, last year? He had done from Amnesia, The Dark, I think it was The Dark Descent. I think I'm mixing up the titles of the Amnesia games. But, I haven't actually played Amnesia. I know a little bit of Amnesia, but I don't know like the whole point of the game or anything about that. But they did Daniel's ending, Lux, whatever it was called, Lux something, for Man on the Internet. I honestly really enjoyed it. Who did? I'm trying to look. Composer, no, who sang it? Upgraded Moon sang it. Okay, he did the vocals for it. I was so confused because I was like, I haven't heard this singer before, or at least you know, I haven't heard this guy before yet because I've been skimming Man on the Internet videos. He did a really amazing job, and I love his voice. Oh yeah, just to talk about Man on the Internet more. Man, again, I should have linked people just in my description, so whenever I reference them, they're there for you guys to check out. I'm always going to support my favorite creators whenever I can. So for those of you who don't know, I don't know if he provided a link. I know he did on Twitter. That Alex, he did an interview. I forgot with I forgot who, but he was interviewed about his content, his channel. I looked at the interview. It was awesome. So basically what I'm saying is, if you haven't seen Man on the Internet, you should check it out. Sorry, what's happening? I'm not paying attention to chat. Spam, is that a rune reference? Very funny, very funny. Can I just say one song that I never imagined that I would get into was from Friday Night Funkin'. I forgot who did the mod. It was Versus the Imposter mod, which was I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right at all. It was Susus Mugas, the theme from that one. Give me a caramel latte. Hey, the other ending guy. Yep. Honestly, really like Susus Mungus, and on Roblox, the Friday Night Funkin' server, I actually had jumped on with a friend of mine, and we jumped on to play the multiplayer mode in Roblox. We just played it was something we do every once in a while. We jump on the game just to chill out, talk, and play music on that game, and just enjoy music. And one of the songs that we had played that I had instantly fell in love with was Susus Mungus. It was I was not expecting to fall in love with that song out of all songs, but I enjoyed it a lot. And it's funny because I forgot that Juno Songs had made lyrics to that video. Like, I remember looking at the thumbnail, but I didn't actually watch the video. I completely forgot, so whenever I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Because the color scheme reminded me of the thumbnail that he made, so I was like, oh, wait, I gotta see something. I looked, and then he had made the video, and I'm like, oh my, I forgot that he had done that. I think around this, Your next channel will be Confused is Confused. I don't know if I'll change my name again. For the most part, I think Nate is Confused is where it's going to be. And I'm gonna say this one more time in case some of you weren't here or didn't hear it. Confused, I do still keep Confused as my name if you don't see my character here. Confused is no longer... No. I'm always confused. I don't think you understand. I'm always confused. That's why I named myself Confused. I do still have Confused as my name, so technically you can still call me Confused. So you can still call me Confused if you want, if you're more comfortable with calling me Confused other than my real name. But, you know, since my name is now revealed, it doesn't really matter to me. If you want to call me either Confused, if you want to keep that, or if you want to call me Nate, you know, either one. It doesn't matter to me. I will reject the name Confused is no longer confused, because I am always confused. There's a reason. Oh goodness, what if Confused has not left shoe, like serious barefoot on that foot. Yes, that was the image that I had opened up in image sharing that scared me, because I wasn't expecting to just see a face full of foot whenever I opened it. It scared me a little bit, because I forgot that was an image you shared during the last live stream we had. Every Undertale song is underrated because Megalovania exists. Yeah, honestly, that's very true. Because every single song in Undertale is honestly a good song, but because Megalovania was the most memed about, most drawn to song, like the other songs sort of got you know, left in the dust, which is really unfortunate because I love all, like, a lot of the songs in Undertale are some of my favorites, but, you know, Megalovania is along, and that's a, you know, I guess to be fair, I can't really talk because I've made my fair share of Megalovania with lyrics covers here on the channel. If I didn't have to do all those covers, I could have made like other lyric covers from other Undertale songs. I didn't have to do just Megalovania. But yeah, definitely get your point. It's an Earthbound song. Yes, it's game theory time, ladies and gentlemen. Megalovania is from Earthbound, not Undertale. You guys get that reference? I mean, that was a fairly old video, wasn't it, that Matt Pat had made from Game Theory, that he had done. I'm pretty sure that was at least whenever the game not first came out, it was still like, what was it, a few months, at least a few months after the game had came out when he had made that theory. But there's a reference for you. The funny bone main game. I actually haven't seen Homestuck. I know what Homestuck is, but I haven't gotten too much into it. Don't you know that? Man, don't let the other, or specifically, don't let the fan base of Game Theory hear you say that Sans is actually Ness, because it's funny because Matt Pat had actually gotten a lot of backlash from that from his community, because it was like, that's stupid, like, that's stupid, that's not Earthbound, you're stupid, they're not look at you're stupid. Like, he was just beaten down because I mean, I'm making it sound more intense than what it actually is, but he got a lot of negative feedback from him saying that Sans was Ness and then Papyrus was whatever the other thing was, because I forgot the name of it, from Earthbound. So don't let his fan base hear you say that. They're gonna have something bad to tell you. Up and down and up and down, and everything I do is no sin. So let the chaos begin. Check the DMs. If you guys do a Man on the Internet reference song, I'm gonna sing it. Oh, what was it? Oh, my friend just... Hold on. I'm getting to DMs right now. Acoustic Jam. Rise of Skywalker? Wait a minute. We're no stranger... Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay. Okay, funny. Hold on, my friend is DMing me as well. Hold on, I want to read this. I'm not gonna read it out loud for you. This is a private conversation. Hold on. It's gonna take me a little bit to read this. I'm dyslexic. I'm gonna answer him. That's one word something. That's not how you spell it. By the way, I'm streaming right now. Getting rickrolled by my chat. There we go. I don't know. He's probably not going to join the stream. But anyways, Rickroll ending. That was honestly a good Rickroll because it was Star Wars. So like instantly I was like, ooh, Star Wars. So you got me with that one. What is shaking on my desk? Something is shaking and making noise and it's really irritating me. What is shaking? I'm not touching anything. What is that? It's really annoying me. He didn't know I was streaming. It's okay. Lol. Sorry, what was it, guys? Let me feed to the clown. Where is it? fantasy. Your world is a fantasy. Curious, else you'll let me be a clown while a child, what mess we're in. Yes, yes, yes. I can. Hold on, I'm talking about. I can technically talk to both you and chat here on LiveStream. Hold on, I'm gonna actually get a picture for him. Hold on. If you are watching this, my friend, after I had, you know, or if you see this in the future, I mean, or if you jump on right now, hello. Let's see. Gonna send him a video. Both you and here on live stream. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was talking to him. Oh yeah, you're making a fun game, right? Right? What is shaking? I gotta find what's shaking on my desk. Okay. What is... Because my desk... what is shaking on my desk? I think it's whatever this thing is. Yeah, I don't know what that thing was. Okay, it stopped. I don't know what that was. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm back. Let me check. I want to check the audio. Make sure stream is going okay. Yeah, okay. I don't want any accidental audio problems like last time. I'm gonna be talking to you, chat, and my friend over on Discord, so bear with me if I end up going quiet. This isn't technically rude. This live stream was technically supposed to be whatever it is that I wanted. Wait, what? It was... Sorry, my brain just blew up. It was technically supposed to be, you know, just not doing much because I technically can't do much with my limited setup that I have here. No, Mon, what is happening? There we go. Okay, sorry. Wait, what? Right, what's happening there in chat? You, what for? Didn't mean to write for, lol. Tell me the rank you got. I didn't get any. Gonna beat it again. Just cause I'm gonna stretch here for a little bit. We're almost there. No, we're almost at 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost at 2 hours. Or at least to me, I see we're almost at 2 hours. For me, I'm gonna have 1 hour and 52 minutes. By the way, glad the progress on your game is going well. Piano noise. Oh, he's watching. Oh, so you're watching the stream right now? Okay, cool. We're almost at 2 hours, ladies and gents. I don't know what's gonna happen on the 2 hour mark, but it's gonna be right back. Okay. I thought that was an L for a second, so I thought I never colded that. Man, I'm so dyslexic sometimes. You're gonna beat it. Wait, who's making noise that's on my door? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Wait, what was it? That was the reason. Wait, were you talking? Oh, okay, never mind. It's funny because I feel like I'm the. You know what this experience, guys? Do you know what this experience is like? Oh, it's funny that you actually bring this up, since you're here. I want to tell this to chat as well. So it's gonna be like related to what you just said. So, I feel like right now, whenever you guys are talking about the game, that I'm like how I am in real life talking to people. Because in most times, whenever I'm hanging out with, specifically if it's not just me and another person, if it's like 3 or more people, I'm usually the person standing in the middle while the other 2 people are talking to each other. Not because I'm like being left out, but because I'm not like including myself. So I'm usually just, uh, I'm usually just there, not doing much, just listening to them talk like an introvert. So that's how I'm feeling right now with you guys talking about the games. Oh, you can't tell if I'm quiet? My microphone is almost in the yellow. I don't know. Like, I've been messing around with my audio settings, so I don't know if, that changed anything. I'm trying not to go into the yellow, but I'm, like, really close to being in the yellow with my audio. Like, not close to peaking. Peaking would be in the red. I'm not in the red. Hold on, let me actually turn it up just a little bit. I don't know if that'll make it better, but I'll turn up my audio just a little bit. There we go. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Testing. I think that would be better because I do think I'm just a little bit quiet. I know what you mean. What are some Yeah, there you are. There's my buddy in chat. Oh yeah, I forgot I had made you a moderator. I forgot about that. I'm messing around with my audio settings again. I'm just too afraid of going too far into the yellow because I don't know if it was in the last stream or if it was something else. I was peaking, which was making the sound all, like, distorted, like it would clip. I think it was in the beginning of the last stream because of how loud it was. It was like, like it sounded like that. Like not all my words was coming through. I'm trying not to let that happen again. I think that had more to do with the plug-in of my microphone. A bad one too. It's okay. You don't always have to be here on these live streams, but it's nice to know you hang around. I mean, I guess I could technically, if I wanted to, recruit people from the Discord to sort of be moderators of the chat, people who I trusted to look after chat. But I'm not sort of at that level of trust? I don't know. Okay, I sound fine now? Okay, good to know. Good to know. I may end up playing Apex for a stream game. Maybe. So guys, now you are introduced. I was about to check my sound audio, but I had my phone ready and waiting. I've arrived. Hello, new person. Welcome, welcome. Where did that come from? My voice just... I just turned on my... what I like to call my announcer voice. Welcome, welcome. Why don't I do that more for my... man. Why don't I do that more for my rap battle channel? Because for my rap battle channel, I just throw on some effects with me going with this voice. But I should do more of an announcer voice. That would make a lot more sense. But I guess I wanted to be confusing because, you know, that's my branding. I don't know why I'm wearing headphones. I can't hear anything that's coming through OBS. There's no point in me wearing headphones. What was some other things that I wanted to... I think I talked about... Oh, no. I wanted to talk about the... Man, that was like earlier in the stream that I didn't even finish or even get around to talking about. My, Yes, hello. Welcome. Was the Transformers Fall of Cybertron and War of Cybertron was something that I wanted to get into, but I forgot getting into. I mean, I guess there really isn't much to say about the game, because I'm not good at describing stuff. Oh yeah, you might want to change what's on your TV head screen. Honestly, I'm debating on whether or not I want to keep it the same, because technically speaking, I do still claim the name Confused. So technically, I could still use this character, and I've been thinking, like, for skits, if I do. Because skits were something, like, in the forefront of my mind that I wanted to do. Or if I wanted to introduce more characters into, like, my, my series, my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Hero Tale series, I could introduce Confused, like, as his own separate character. So I still want Confused, as always, to be a part of this channel, and he's still always going to be a part of this channel, whether or not I keep the identity Confused or if I want to make it as its own separate character for like a storytelling series. Either way, I'm gonna keep Confused close to my heart and close to this channel. You still gotta do... I keep forgetting about the green screen. You're right. Hold on. I'm not gonna be able to do it here on stream, or maybe I can. I don't know. So for those of you who are not in the know, for the memes and for the for Discord, I was asked to, for my TV head character, to put a green screen over like my $C logo face on my TV head, to put replace it with a green screen so they can make memes and jokes about it, because I think it was one of my earlier streams that I actually provided the PNG of just my TV head. And was it you, Acoustic Jam, who made a bunch of like not ads, but it was something that you put in the Discord that was like, I got my Confused as Always head, and all it costed was my soul and my head, or something like that. I forgot how the joke went, and did I actually put it back in the, yeah, it was you, yeah. I think I forgot to actually put it in the description, because I had what you had put in one of the live streams, which was like, welcome to the Confused as Always store. Like, you had something like that I had put in the description. I think I forgot to do that for this stream. I want to do that, because I think I had replaced it with like the description of this little town universe that my live streams take place in, with it always raining, it's always night in this coffee shop that I love going to. Speaking of, I forgot my cough tea. My dog wants food. You gotta go feed your dog? Go feed your dog, my friend. Wait, I forgot what you also said. As soon as I hear announcer... yeah. Sorry. Just checking stuff. So... I keep getting sidetracked. So for the Transformers War and Fall of Cybertron... Well, the Xbox was also interesting. There was a lot of games released that I don't know if they released on like other consoles or anything. Because I know that there are some specific exclusives. Like I know, what was it? This Spider-Man Miles Morales was PlayStation exclusive. I don't know if any like... It's funny because they say exclusive, but I know that there was a handful of games in the past that were like, this is an exclusive console game. And then like, maybe like a year later, they were like, hey, this thing is like on all platforms now. So it's like, well... Okay then, I mean, it's cool that now other people who don't have the console and don't want to spend money can like come back and like go to the game that they weren't able to play and enjoy it. But you sort of break the whole thing that you yourself had said as a company, saying that this was exclusive to this console. As a consumer, it's great, but on the side of, I mean, I guess I can't really say because I'm not on the side of like a creator on that sense of game creation. being, you know, so I guess I can't really talk. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hold on, I forgot to check Discord. I'm stupid. War for an fall of we're both on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. I know PC and 360 because I played War for Cybertron on both. Yeah, I played on the Xbox 360 on both War of Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. I think I had played the Fall of Cybertron a lot more than I had the War of Cybertron, but honestly, I love the War of Cybertron a whole lot more than the Fall of Cybertron. I think the only thing that I miss in the War of Cybertron instead of the Fall of Cybertron is that Soundwave isn't much of a playable character, and they do so many cool things with Soundwave in the War of Cybertron, because during the time in the arc, whenever you're switching forth between playing as Autobots and Decepticons and you're going through that whole motion of the final scene of the game, whenever you play a Soundwave, you get to do the cool things like you get to eject Laserbeak and Rumble and everything. You can eject, like, play a Soundwave, and it's really cool. They don't do that in the Fall of Cybertron. Oh wait, I think I actually got the Fall and War of Cybertron mixed up. I think it was the Fall of Cybertron that did that. But anyways, you typed a lot. Hold on, sorry, I wasn't reading. What's happening? Never gonna give. Oh, I see. A mod? Ooh, what was it? This stupid background. I'm looking at this on the background of this, so it's hard to read you guys' chat. Hold on. Someone outranks me. Also, sometimes with some games where they say it's exclusive and it's no longer exclusive, is like where there is a limited exclusive because of contract deals and money and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. Special guest appears. Hey, Jesterman, you made it to another live stream. Sorry that you weren't part of the other live streams. But again, I understand that early morning live streams, you know, are early. So, but then again, I know a lot of you are on different time zones. It's funny. I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. Being like, well, I wake up at like, for these early morning live streams specifically, I start streaming at like 6:30 a.m. in the morning, which honestly wasn't the case for this one because I had forgotten what time I had streamed at, so it was already 6:30 at the time whenever I made the thumbnail, and usually I make it a lot earlier. So welcome, Jesterman. It's nice to see you on another live stream. It's been a while since you've been on one. What was it? I do stupid things when I'm bored. You gotta find something to do, my friend. You gotta find something to do. Get some interests, hobbies, you know, find something. And it's not just, I'm not just saying that being like, oh, you just gotta find something to not, like, bother other people. Like, it is much, it makes you feel good doing something. And whenever I got into YouTube, that indeed was the case, because ever since getting into YouTube, I love being active and creating things than just laying around doing nothing all day. But then again, that's just my experience. I know that you guys, I think you guys are, you know, a little different. So what was it? Well, I guess you gotta get your game known. What better way to do that is port it. Yes, porting is always how you do stuff. I was here from the start of the stream. I know. I saw you at the start of the stream. My dog just came in my room. Ahmad, you cringe. Get him out of here. Artistic stupid things. Oh, you do art, huh? Wait, what? Hey, I see that. Is that the swearing? I don't do swearing, brother. I don't do the swearing. Unless that was a mistype, and you meant to do W-T, or W-H, or however you spell with. I'm dyslexic. But unless that is a swearing thingy, you might want to remove that before something bad happens to you here on chat, like getting kicked or banned. Don't. This is a PG. Oh, what the heck? Sorry. Okay, as long as you mean what the heck. Because we had a conversation about that in the stream a while ago. This is PG channel. We don't do no swearing here. So, next time I do, heck isn't a swear. I know, heck isn't a swear. I'll allow heck here. But not the other word. The other one that goes WTH. Don't do that. Don't do that. Next time, just say what the heck and don't do WTH because it is easily misconstrued. So, just don't. Just do say what the heck instead of just doing it as an acronym because I will get it confused. Do I need to 3-stock the mod again? Who hired this mod? Technically, I did. It was my fault. Sorry. restocked. I do want to do, it's funny because I've been playing a lot of Smash Bros, obviously for the reason of creating Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Hero Tales. But I feel like because I've been playing a lot of Smash Bros, and in the future I'm probably going to do a lot more, just playing it like casually, like not story related, just actually playing the game, that eventually I want to do another stream of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, just to like gauge how much different that it's gotten from doing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, just playing it as a game, to doing it as like a storytelling element and having to do it like more frequently, like how much better or different that I play the game. Like, I'm really curious to how it's gonna change. That's offensive. Diary and just... You open my diary and just see art. Ooh. Yeah, are you an artist too? Oh, welcome, fellow artist. Oh no, I'm not an artist. Sorry, I didn't actually read the other thing you said. Normally I draw within a diary. Oh, okay, okay. My brother did sketching, and I remember, I think it was whenever the Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS came out, which I also played. What? My connection just went out while, oh no, while doing the demo level. So sorry, man. Technically, we're all authors because we're making Lore of Earth. I think Lore of Earth is just called history, my friend. I actually have a big book that I got for Christmas that's like, history, not like it doesn't like go into, I mean, I don't know. I haven't actually got into reading the book. I just read a few of the president's, addresses, from like some of the old presidents, Washington, yada yada, because I actually history was the one subject in school that I enjoyed, but that's probably because lore is something that I love from like video games and shows, so I guess it sort of carried over to school, which was a good thing because it just means that I did much better in history, and I do still have like an interest in learning some history stuff, so I never actually got around to reading that book though. Sorry, what's going on? Normally with pencils, yeah. So with sketching, my brother did sketching, and whenever the Super Smash Bros. On 3DS came out and Bowser Jr. was revealed as a character, he sketched one of the poses Bowser Jr. had, and I watched him do it. It was super cool. I don't know if he still has a sketching book, actually. I hate Sora so much. Nothing wrong with the character themselves. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forgot that Sora was released as a Smash DLC character. I completely forgot about that. I heard people talking. I actually don't have... I do want, for the sake of, story building and everything for the series, Hero Tale series, I want to do like the DLC, buy the DLC characters like Steve and the others, because I don't have any of the DLC stuff unlocked, and I've actually been thinking about, and I've looked it up too, doing like modded Smash Brothers to get more of like variety and more characters introduced, just so I can do more wacky and fun storytelling stuff, just like casual storytelling stuff, not like arc driven stories. So I've been looking into possibly doing that too. But anyways, I definitely get it. Confused, you can draw if you tried. I would offer you my drawing tablet if I know you'd use it. I mean, the thing is, the real question is, like, would I use it? The real question is, would I be confident enough to do it? Because, I mean, I know I showed you, Mega, that a few of the drawings that I had done. But the most times whenever I would go into... I mean, technically I would use the drawing tablet to mess around doing sort of jokey drawing stuff. I mean, I would try my hardest and then be embarrassed, but then, like, this would be a fun joke and use it anyways. Technically, I would do that. Sorry, I want to read it before all the chat goes away because I'm looking at this from OBS perspective. The only painting app I can share on is MS Paint, which is really sad. The last drawing slash art program that I had was Fire Alpaca, I think it was called, Fire Alpaca. Dude, I hate history as a subject, to be honest. I understand that. Learning about history could be boring, I understand that. Just because I'm a person who loves story and lore from games and shows, I think I fell in love with history because of the spillover of my love of stories and history and everything from games and stuff. I understand that the subject is not for everyone. I'm going to do something special. Okay. You should join the Discord and share your art. I'll show you some of mine. Oh yeah, don't I have? I forgot. I haven't. I feel ashamed because I haven't been on the Discord for so long. I'm pretty sure I have a drawing share art channel over on my Discord. Which I should have. I don't know if I had linked it. I hope I did link the description of my linked in the description of this live stream the link to my Discord channel. Not gonna lie, whoever Nintendo adds as a new character to Smash, they're broken. I mean, yeah. Mega Fun Guy, as soon as I'm able to, I will. You got to get the W mod. Yes, the W mod. Oh, why did I censor heck? The Wario mod. Ah, I see, I see. Grusher for a 3-stock. Oh, I do 3 stocks. Paste art is art that shows progress. I don't know if I said that right. Just draw for fun. That's why I draw stickers. Yeah, and I seen your stickers. They're awesome. I heard Sona draw stuff. Use Fire Alpaca. I think Fire Alpaca is honestly a great. I mean, it's the only one I've ever used. But I like using Fire Alpaca. So if I go back to it, what was it? Medibang is greater than Fire Alpaca. Medibang is just Fire Alpaca with dark theme. I mean, yeah, I talked about that earlier in this stream. I do like using dark mode a lot than looking at light mode, and now I sort of can't look at anything light mode anymore. I posted some stickers I drew in the art channel. Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on, I'll look at that. I'll look at that. Sorry, I went fast there reading chat. I just wanted to. Oh yeah, I just saw what you put in the Discord. Just stream know your PC plans, which I think will be given for Thanksgiving for next time I see you. Yeah, I've been sort of updating them on my streaming setup for future. I've been updating them. Yeah, there's the stickers. Hey, and you got to level 3. What level am I? Hold on, I want to see this. Hold on. I want to go to command, so gotta do in the hold on, I'm messing with the Discord server. Rank, what am I? Oh, I'm level 10 in the Discord server. I guess I talked a lot more than I thought. Okay, sorry. So what's going on? Yeah, I have Medibang. But my PC won't let me share my art on there. Oh, that stinks. Sorry, what was that? Hello, it's me. Sorry, what were you saying? Not gonna lie, it would make sense to make a gilded server. You can make a, what was it, media channel for art, and people can add comments to the submissions while not making the art lost in billions of messages. Yeah, I'm slowly making my way upgrading and changing things, so I haven't actually messed around with Discord all too much. And I'm not a professional when it comes to setting up the bots or anything, like the music bots and stuff. So slowly but surely I'm getting to everything, including Discord, the Discord server, so it's getting, things are, you know, making my way. So what was it? Imagine needing to get a bot from a different site for a leveling system. You can legit make one on Gilded for the same purpose. I know, but I'm not gonna upgrade or change over to Gilded for a little while. But that's just not, that's because of personal preference mainly. It probably will happen, but for now it's not really gonna happen. Oh, sorry, what was it? I'm not a fan of Gilded, to be honest. It's harder to navigate, but I haven't used it too much. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I haven't used it either, so I can't really say anything about it. I thought I heard something buzzing again. Sorry. I'm trying to move stuff around on my desk. It's so crowded. Why do I have so much junk on my desk? Oh, wait, no. I don't want to lose this. This is my mini SD card adapter. Hold on. I don't want to lose this. This is the only one I have, and I don't want to lose it. Hold on. I want to actually keep this one on my desk. Okay, I'll keep it right here. Okay. What was it? It's old. Oh. An extra layer of navigation in the server, and that's it. My PC is like 10 years old. I have a Dell monitor. I have my second monitor that I've been using for a double monitor was a Dell monitor that I'm pretty sure that I had ever since that I lived in Louisiana, which was not, I think over 10 years ago, because I've had it. Well, technically it was my brother's because my brother owned it. But he's had it for years, over 10 years at least. So this is a pretty old, or maybe this isn't as old as I think it is and I'm just forgetting things, which is definitely a possibility. Have we crossed the Oh, hey, we crossed the 2-hour mark. We've made it, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2-hour mark. Would you look at that? I want to actually look at YouTube Studios. Oh, I forgot I had the black bars around my screen. It's fine. Warning, please check the video resolution. Yeah, I know YouTube. It wouldn't be one of my streams if I didn't get a warning from YouTube Studios every 3 seconds. Let's be honest here. It wouldn't be cool to have a server banner for free. What? Time to flex, I guess. I built my own $2,000 gaming PC, runs everything I wanted. Hey, you can flex, man. I saw you put it together. It was awesome. I would call out my specs, but I know none of you would understand any of it. Yeah, I wouldn't understand any of it. Yeah, 2 hours. Time honestly flies, because it does not feel like it's been 2 hours. Which, I guess, looking outside and knowing... Well, I mean, no, it's dark. What do you mean? In this world of LiveStream, it's always dark in the small cafe. I'm definitely not seeing it light outside in my room in real life. That would be crazy. But anyways, was Zardy? Hi, Zardy, is that how you pronounce your name? Hello! People keep making noise in this cafe. Do I have my water bottle? Oh, I can't ask the barista to refill it. Anyways. Hello, welcome to the stream. Give me a minute, I'm coughing up snot here. There we go. Okay. So, for those of you who are new to the stream, and I didn't explain it to you, these early morning live streams, they go on for like, I mean, I think the longest early morning live stream I had was either like 3 or 5 hours. I don't think I'm gonna go for 5 hours on this stream. But these streams are basically me just talking to chat, not anything specific. It's just me talking about whatever comes to mind and talking to you, chat, and just having conversation and whatnot. I mean, I guess the title of this stream and the thumbnail sort of, you know, I mean, I guess I talked a fair bit earlier this stream about sort of related stuff to change of content and everything. Give me a minute, I'm coughing up snot. Yeah, here is my favorite confused quote. I think I accidentally put a space between snot and here, so it sounded like there was a period. There was not. Give me a minute, I'm coughing up snot here. We're starting a whole bunch of new things here. And maybe even built-in polls and forums. The polls you can use for voting on content, and the forums you can use for mod applications or whatever. I don't think I'm going to do polls for Discord. I'm debating whether or not... I mean, it comes with the future and how things will, you know, come about. But for now, I'm not really worried about it. But I have been thinking about more Patreon-related stuff, which, again, that'll come in time and future and place. But for now, not going to really do that for the Discord, though. I mean, you guys have your... I'm going to have to actually change the name of the... I mean, technically, it's still up. Oh, you put the quote in the Discord. Awesome. Hold on. I want to do this. Hold on. I'm pinning your quote. Okay. So, what was it? Suggestions. Okay, so this channel is just called Suggestions. So there is still a Suggestions channel. So if you guys have any suggestions for anything, you can still go to that channel and make requests and whatnot. Oh, well, why not make a server subs then? I don't know what that is. Like I said, I haven't been doing Discord. I'm not a professional Discord person, so I don't... Thanks for the pin. You're welcome. So I don't know a lot about Discord, so I don't know what that server subs mean. How many people use Gilded or even know Gilded? Not as much as Discord. I don't know anything about, like I was literally just saying, I'm not a big Discord aficionado, so I don't know a lot of these things. All I know is Discord can make servers, and I can talk to people. That's about my knowledge and extension of Discord. Who did something? Someone put something in the bot share. Oh, okay, I see. It's okay, you'll get there. Sorry, what? This stream is epic, thank you. This is no different from any other early morning live stream. I think this time I actually have a lot more people. I think there's like 5 people on the stream right now, which is awesome because normally I have like 1 or 2 people. So it's nice to have multiple people here on stream. Server subs are a thing on Gilded, not Discord. I am making MS Paint art. Ah, nice, nice. MS Paint, isn't an MS blah blah blah? Isn't MS Paint older software? I remember hearing about MS Paint, but it was a Windows thing, right? I've used a Mac for so long, it's like anything Windows is foreign to me, even though I've used Windows before. Da da da. Okay. It's the same, but still it's epic. Yeah. Yeah, Microsoft Paint, yeah. Confused? Oh, what's a window? I've never heard of them. Yeah, exactly. Ah, don't fall. Okay, sorry. Something was about to fall off of my desk. Oh, is that a donut? You're having a nice little donut? Is that? Ooh, good stuff. I was gonna say Dunkin' Donuts, not Dunkin' Donuts. Whenever I think it was, well, it was sort of a tradition, sort of, whenever I was going through high school as a freshman in high school until I was a senior. Something that my mom did was she would bring me and my siblings, whenever my siblings did go to school. I think whenever I was a junior and a senior, my 2 older siblings had already graduated. Because I think I was a freshman when my brother was a senior. And my sister was already graduated by the time I was a freshman in high school. What's a pirate's favorite letter? Oh, you already beat me to it. Dude, you have windows behind you. I mean, these aren't my windows. I don't own these windows. This is the cafe windows. I mean, I don't know if the barista himself owns this place, but I mean. I don't like where this is going, Acoustic Jam, but it's C. Oh, wait, I think I know what you mean. Hold on. For a second, I was like, where's this going? Oh, you guys are funny. Oh, I got to stretch for a second. Okay. You went through it in all caps. Is the rain coming through? I have the smallest audio of... I mean, I have the power to control rain. Did I not set it to loop, though? 100% seriousness. I have a rain sound effect playing here. I actually had replaced it for the one that I was using before because it kept cutting out. I'm gonna try to keep it... Well, I guess... Yeah... I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my rain outside. Sorry, what? Good like the Rickroll earlier. Yes, that was a good Rickroll. You got me. My internet is slow. It's sending messages like 30 seconds after I hit enter. I mean, it's not... I mean, yeah, internet's bad. Bad internet is bad internet. I mean, keep in mind, I'm also going to be on a delay. I think my delay is like I think mine is like 30 no, that's too much. Probably like 10 or 15 seconds that I'm still not going to receive your messages. So I'm technically on a delay myself. But that would be basic streaming stuff. Streaming is never. I mean, I don't know if streaming is one. I'm not a professional streamer, so I don't know if there is such a thing as one-for-one streaming to you guys. Because for me, it's always been like 10 to 15 seconds behind. No, don't put it. Sorry. I keep getting distracted by the things on my desk. I'm moving things around. Right there's fine. There was another game-related thing that I was going to talk about that I do not remember anymore. What was it? There goes my plans to draw stickers. Now I'm just chatting on stream. Well, it's nice to have you here on stream. Oof, yes. You got him with the Rickroll. Did you DM him the Rickroll acoustic jam? Like what you did for me? Finally bit the course, found another bug. I mean, hey, that's what playtesting is for. That's why there's demos. Man, I could go off about creator, because I know Fun Guy sort of experiences me talking about creators and their buggy games and not fixing them before launch. Like, I can go off and talking about that, but I'm not going to, because I'm trying to remember what the other thing game related that I wanted to talk about that I don't remember. I don't know if it was Lego Battles or if I wanted to finish something talking about Lego Battles or what. I don't remember. I think it was related to DS games though. There's a lot of DS games that I played that I forgot that I played. I'm having my friend over tomorrow. If you don't know her, it's I don't know her. Sorry, Zardy, I don't know her. Did you know that Sonic 3 Flying what was going to be the level before Ice Cap? Are you talking about something of Sonic related? If it's Sonic in general related, I don't know much Sonic stuff. But if it's a reference to something else, I also am not getting it. I'm trying to remember all the DS games. So I played Super Mario Brothers DS. I played Transformers Decepticons on DS. Lego Battles. Phantom Hourglass. What were the others? I played Mario Party. Mario Party DS and Mario Kart DS. I know I played some more games. I just don't remember what they were. I don't think it was Donkey Kong. What was it? Man, because I think it's fascinating looking back on more specifically like the DS games I played. Or maybe it was the Fall of Cybertron. There was something that I forgot that I was continuing. Sorry, I'm just... Man, my brain. My brain. Wait, what? He actually thought he found another bug? Oh, he's back. Hello, welcome back. I saw you delete that, and I know what it was. Okay, you think you're in the Discord? Okay, here, I'll check. Pull it up here for a sec. Welcome, yay! I'm dyslexic, so I'm not gonna try to pronounce the name because I'm gonna make a fool out of myself. Welcome to the Discord. So basically, to tell you a little bit about this Discord server, every once in a while we have conversation. Nope, are you in general chat? I see you in the voice chat and general chat. Oh, by the way, there is a music bot you can use. If you go to bot commands, you can put in the commands for bot if one of you is in that general. Did I know I talked about that a little bit before whenever I started doing that. But basically, the music bot, I now have a good music bot. So if you guys want to go into general chat and hang out with each other, play some music and chat, you could do that in the voice channels. I don't assuming you guys know how to use the bot. If you don't, there could be instructions I can, put together. Yes. Welcome, Annie. Welcome to the Discord. Sorry, so what's happening in... Sorry, I'm looking at chat in Discord. Now I'm going to look at chat in the live stream. I have my old ACC and it's unclaimed, so oof. Lol, sorry for wasting time. Yeah, it's me in general. Oh, it's you. Oh, it was you. I'm just curious. I don't know if you could see the Discord bot when it pops into the... I said Discord bot, the music bot, when it pops into... I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a Discord aficionado, but just a reminder to everyone in the Discord, there is a music bot, so if you want to go into the voice, there is a music chat. Or you could do it, snooze time is for snooze time. Don't play music in snooze time. But there's general, there's music if you want to go into either of those, and in the voice and no mic chat if you want to put in the commands for music and do that. I'm honestly thinking about doing that before I officially start working on stuff for the next episode of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the new Darkness arc. To hop in, listen to some music. But for now, we're here streaming. Also, what's going on in the Discord? For those of you who are watching right now in the Discord, this is gonna be very confusing. I'm a dog. What? This is me. Why do you have Toby Fox icon? Wait, hold on. I just got reminded of the I'm not even a girl meme. Oh, keep in mind, guys, image sharing is different than the chit chat hotspot. If you want to do image sharing, go to image sharing. Go to post some art if you can in the art Discord. Yes. If you have any art you would like to, if you want to have some art. Oh, also, Fun Guy had posted some of his stickers in the art channel. So if you guys want to go and check those out in the art channel, go ahead, go check them out. Yes, we know the sharing is different. We don't really care right now. I mean, yeah, to be fair, this is in the middle of a stream, so I guess all bets are off at this point. But I will, it's funny because even though I'm the owner, I think I only have one mod right now. I'm not the best mod. I will enforce rules when it comes to, like, really serious time, but in general I'm not a good enforcer. That's why I probably need more trusted mods in my Discord server and in my live streams to sort of more enforce the rules of, like, you gotta do things in this specific you know, amalgamation I created with this guy. Oh, I see. The mod here kind of stinky. He will disable images in chat if pushed or command. Look at this dude. Also, I had completely forgotten that a bunch of you guys had changed your names in the Discord to Confused to whatever your name is. Not all of you did, but I know Acoustic Jam, you did it to Confused. I know Black Sage did it. Confused Black Sage, yeah. Don't make fun of the guy's profile picture, come on. Also, sorry, I'm not paying attention to actual stream chat. So, sorry for a waste of time. Yeah, it's me in general. You're not stupid, TV. I put a self-reveal in the Discord. I don't have Discord, sorry. My brother does. Oh. Well, it's okay. You guys are not required to join the Discord server. I would like to, just because I have something doesn't mean you're required to follow or join it. Like, I have a Twitter. You are not required to follow me on Twitter. I usually promote it because I easily post stuff on Twitter more than I do on Discord. Because it's easier to pull out and give updates on Twitter than it is on Discord. But that's just my opinion of it. My profile oh my. None of this. No swears. Sorry, I had to delete that. There's no swearing. No swears in the Discord. PG Discord, PG channel. We can't have that. Sorry, like I said, I will enforce rules if push comes to shove. Swearing is one rule that I enforce heavily, so do not do any of that. But anyways, wow, this is something. Times not trusted. Well, that's why I'm like want to be absolutely certain of the mods that I bring into to enforce rules on both my Discord server and in my live streams. It's only someone who I would like really trust to be mods and not abuse their powers. But that's gonna take some time. Who swore? In Discord it was nope. I actually deleted the message. Sorry, did you want to see the message first? I deleted the message. But it was nope in the Discord. N-O-P-E. I'm gonna try to do something. Yeah, go ahead. I'm so sorry. For those of you guys who, wow. I'm gonna break rule wrong. Very nice. I like that joke. Honestly, that's a very nice joke. I like it. So yeah, I think only one of you in chat doesn't have Discord. It's okay. Like I said, you don't have to. Sorry, this isn't fair for those of you who are in chat who may. I see the warn. Yeah, there you go. I have 48 subscribers on my channel wait, sorry, I read that so wrong. I have 48 subscribers. I'm trying to read chat on LiveStream because it's funny, you guys are talking in Discord and I'm trying to, because you guys are also listening in live, in the live stream while also in the Discord. It's like I'm looking back and forth to what you guys, because you guys are responding in Discord and not the chat anymore. So it's like I'm trying to keep up with you guys. So anyways, for those of you guys in the actual live chat here on YouTube, I'm gonna try to get to you. I have 48 subscribers on my channel now, and it happened like a few days ago. That's awesome, dude. Hold on, I wanna. Okay, I wanted to click something really quick. Why isn't it opening? Something isn't working. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure audio was doing okay. Hello, hello, test. Hey, I see your new profile picture. What's up? Sorry, I went way too early. What is happening in the Discord? Sorry. I'm gonna try to talk to you guys in chat now. I was not expecting us to have a shift from live chat here on YouTube to being in the Discord talking. This dude swore. Did you change? Did you change? Oh, you can't warn a moderator. Who tried to warn? Wait, what? Did you warn yourself? Wait, what happened? What happened? I was not paying attention in Discord. But anyways, sorry. I'm gonna start talking again for you guys here on YouTube. You guys are getting carried away in the Discord. I think it was something related to the war and the fall of Cybertron that I wanted to sort of wrap up my thoughts on and what I was talking about. Soundwave is such a cool character. I think I'm mixing up the names. I think it was the fall of Cybertron that had Soundwave, where you were able to eject Laserbeak and the Shocker and that's a Marvel villain. But anyways, I think it was the fall of Cybertron, not the war of Cybertron. Yeah, the War of Cyber... Yeah, I mixed them up. The War of Cybertron was the one that I played a lot. It was the Fall of Cybertron that had the Transformers and the Decepticons and Autobots fighting against. And there's a scene in the Fall of Cybertron at the very end where you're switching between the Autobots and the Decepticons in like the same mission. And you get to play as both of them going through the story. I think that that's super cool. I'm super sad that in the War of Cybertron they didn't implement the same things for Soundwave. I mean, I know War of Cyber... You can tell based on the graphics, War of Cybertron came first, the Fall of Cybertron came after, was the second game, because of how the graphics were. Man, but still, I really would have loved to see Soundwave operated like that in the War of Cybertron, not just the Fall. You don't get to play a lot of Soundwave in the Fall of Cybertron, which is understandable because him, along with a handful of others, were like really heavily driven. Plus, the way that the game is played in the War of Cybertron is played very much different than the Fall of Cybertron. Again, it's all completely understandable, but I would have loved to see more of the Fall of Cybertron's mechanics and the character mechanics in War of Cybertron. I prefer War of Cybertron. The War of Cybertron is a fun game. The reason why I like the Fall of Cybertron better, though, is because you get to play as, well, one of the reasons why is because they have weapons that are really, really cool. Like, Starscream has a weapon that lets you, like, when you hit someone, they attack the other, your enemies for you. That's a really cool weapon. That was from the level for Starscream, though. And you get to play as one of the Dinobots from the Autobots. And sound, like I said, I like it better also because Soundwave, which is one of my favorite characters of the Decepticons, I lost my train of thought. I'm looking at the chat and everything. I have 39 subs. Sweet. Warn him. Wait, you already warned him. Remember that I am partially an idiot. Hey, I'm an idiot too. Don't worry. Does anyone have Steam? I do have Steam. If you're, um, Poggers. Okay. My, I don't know if you're asking me specifically. My Steam, if you want to know my Steam name is literally, I didn't actually change my Steam name, so it is still Confused as Always on Steam, !, Confused as Always. But if you're connecting through Mega Fun Guy, then he can, give you that. Or I can just do what he did. That would be much easier. So do I just... Wait, what? It's just... Okay, sorry. I want to focus more on the chat, which is epic. Yeah, sorry. I want to try... You guys can have your nice chat in the Discord. Wait, who's in the... Oh, you're... Jam, you're in snooze time. Enjoy your nap, buddy. Enjoy your nap. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Is there nothing good on? Okay, I see. Throw it away. Nice joke, COD. Get the new Nate is Confused TV. This is old. I like that joke. Is this the same model though? Technically, yeah. If we're going lore-wise, it is the same model. It's true. Here you go. That's awesome. I might grab my friend code. Okay. I grabbed mine as well. If, I don't know, Zara, I know you're asking people generally in the Discord, but if you want to pass mine along, because I'm doing streaming right now for my friend. I don't know how that works. Yeah, there you go. Confused is level 0. Yeah, basically. So that's my, Steam right there. Yeah, I'm a loser. So that's my Steam. Mega got it for you in the Discord. So if you wanted to go through it like that. Sorry, I want to go back to the chat. I'm trying to not focus on the Discord because I know a lot of you went from the live chat on YouTube to Discord, but I'm trying to keep it because I know some of you in the live chat doesn't have Discord, so I'm trying to keep it balanced here. Okay. I'm going to actually plug up my laptop really quick because I'm almost dead. What is happening? Why isn't it working? There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm back, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry. We're moving here. Yeah, I know that it would be... I mean, you guys don't have to if you don't want to, but for the people in chat who are not getting this, or people even in the future who watch this VOD... VOD was the word I was looking for before, but anyways, the people in the future who are going to watch this VOD won't understand unless they were in the Discord when this happened. So for you guys in chat and live chat on YouTube, I'll give you guys, for those of you who can't see it. So, Fun Guy just asked me, what games do you play? Nate is confused, sorry, we moved here. Well, right now, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But I do like playing Don't Starve Together. It's a really fun game. My brother actually was talking. No one is speaking. I know everyone. So, yeah, Logan, everyone is in the Discord. If you do have Discord, everyone's talking in the Discord. If you don't, I'm trying to keep things fair and let you know what's happening in the Discord so you don't have to get it if you don't want it. So, I love Don't Starve Together, and there's a few other games on Steam that I have that I want to play, but I sort of want to wait until I play it, like, for a stream game. So when I get that set up. Do you have Funny Hat Game? I have trauma of that game. Why do you have so much trauma? Which is sad, yeah, Mega, it's really sad. Snatcher EXE. Snatcher is a fun boss. Can I just say that? A Hat in Time is honestly a nice game. And Snatcher is a nice character from that game. EX, the two birds help. Oh no. Do you have Human Fall Flat? I was thinking whether or not I wanted to get Human Fall Flat. You don't have Discord? It's okay. I'm gonna try to let you know what happens in the Discord so you don't have to get it for yourself. I actually use torrent download. Okay, sorry. Y'all got Siege? Oh, Rainbow 6. Wait, sorry. I'm gonna go back to the live chat for you guys. I wasn't expecting for you guys to all move to Discord. I know you guys can stay in Discord and talk if you want to. I'm gonna try to do my best to monitor off everything. So for you guys in live chat, I'll talk to you more now because I've been talking to people in Discord. So, to get back to what I was saying for the War and the Fall of Cybertron, I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but I do think, again, it does have a lot to do with the fact that I think the War of Cybertron was made first, and then the Fall of Cybertron came after, which chronologically makes sense that they made it in that order. But for some reason, I got them mixed up, and I thought the Fall of Cybertron came first, was made first, and then the War of Cybertron came. But whenever you play the game, or if you look it up on YouTube, and you see the graphic difference between War and Fall of Cybertron, they're actually, you could tell that Fall of Cybertron came after War because of how much better the graphics are. You should have a Discord chat stream, stream everyone once in a while where you just react to trash we post. I was thinking about doing that, Acoustic Jam. I just looked down and there's some, oh, Hollow Knights. Oh, okay. I don't know any in Discord. I don't know if you I don't know if you were around the channel or if you knew that I was doing this. It is still something I'm gonna do for Hollow Knights. I'm doing a Hollow Knight musical bites, which I do still plan on finishing because I put too much time and effort into doing it. So if you like Hollow Knights, I'm making the musical bites of that, just so you know. So anyways, new trash reaction channel. That is called Confused and Then Some, my friend. I'm doing, reactions will be something that I do every once in a while, but I'm not gonna I don't want to do them on the main channel because I'm trying to go for a specific type of content that I want to keep here on the main channel. I'm gonna do that on the podcast channel, which, since you guys just gave me a bunch of things to look at here in the Discord, I'm going to probably make a video for the podcast channel soon. I mean on the Discord, yeah, that's what I was referring to. Sorry, I got it mixed up. The game is so good. I don't have Hollow Knights. Oh, lol, pain. If you want, I can stream it. Sure. Okay, just Discord. Okay, sorry. For a stream idea. Yeah. I might do that for another stream. Yeah. Have a different window for it. Hold on. Jam, did you just ask in the Discord, does anyone have Discord? I don't think I can get over that. Okay, sorry. War of Cybertron. I'm gonna try to get back to you guys here. The War of Cybertron is a classic. There's no doubting that. And I really love, I think comparatively, I do like the multiplayer mode because I did the online multiplayer mode on the War of Cybertron. And I really enjoy the multiplayer mode a lot better on the War of Cybertron. That's a great experience. Sorry. Ooh. And for the Fall of Cybertron, I think the multiplayer I like, or whatever their iteration, I forgot, it's been a while, their iteration is, I don't like it as much. However, the story mode is very well done, and I do still really enjoy. I mean, I don't do it anymore because I don't have the game anymore, but I would love to do, even for, I would play it on stream. You know what? I would play it on stream, the Fall of Cybertron, or even the War of Cybertron. I love the game so much. I mean, I would have already played it, but I wouldn't mind doing it again. Terraria. Interesting. So, I think that was actually, because, hold on. Because one of my favorite things about the Fall of Cybertron is the fact that they added more than just... I mean, again, the mechanics were a lot different because if you've never played the games before, in the War of Cybertron, it's your character. You basically have 3 characters for each level that you choose from. You get to play as one of those, and the ones that you choose one, but the other 2 that you didn't choose are technically still with you on the mission as like bots. They help you out and they follow you around, you know, they do things automatically. But in the Fall of Cybertron, you don't have that. You're all by yourself. And I will say that there's a lot of scenes in the Fall of Cybertron that I do appreciate a lot more than in the War of Cybertron. For example, actually, I might get this completely wrong. I think this was in the War of Cybertron and not the Fall of Cybertron. I think it is. I think I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I'm stupid. But anyways, I'm gonna sort of get off of that subject. For all, okay, so I want to let you guys know, welcome. What is happening? There's so much happening. Okay, hold on. So for all, I want to let you guys know right now, for those of you guys who are in the Discord, who are talking in Discord right now, I have Discord open on my phone. However, I am going to close it because I'm spending way too much time reacting to you guys in the Discord, and that isn't fair for everyone who doesn't have Discord here on the live stream. So I am going to be closing Discord on my phone now so I can talk more to the guys in stream chat. So I won't be able to talk to you guys or see you guys' response in the Discord. So if you want to come over to the live chat and talk there, I'll be there. So closing Discord. Okay, so now, hello guys, I've officially come back from the realm of Discord and I am here with you guys here in live chat. What has happened? Sorry, something fell off my desk. I want to check my sound because I'm moving stuff around and I probably bumped something. So give me a second while I check to make sure the audio is doing okay. Sorry, I'm making no. Yeah, okay. So, alright, so the audio sounds good. So just a reminder for all of you guys who may be talking in the Discord, I am no longer looking at the Discord, so if you're talking or replying to me in the Discord, I'm not looking in the Discord because I'm trying to focus here on live chat, because like I said, it isn't fair for the people in live chat who don't have Discord, and for the people who may watch this in the future for a VOD, they won't get this if they were not a part of the server. So I'm gonna get back to what I was doing before, which was talking about random stuff, which is basically the whole, you know, core of this early morning live stream thing. So, that's really all I wanted to cover for the Fall of Cybertron. And obviously, as the Fall of Cybertron is a game that came after the War of Cybertron, obviously they made changes and improvements to the game and the mechanics, which of course you could appreciate. Well, that's talking from my opinion. I guess I can't really speak for everyone. I think the levels in the Fall of Cybertron, I think just graphically are the reason why that I love. Well, plus it also, the reason why, one of the reasons is because because I'm not that big of a Transformers fan, but because of the things in the cartoons that I watched in the past, and the different characters that were introduced in older cartoons, like, I think this may be going back too far, but like a late like 1980s or something. I don't know if that's when the cartoon came out, maybe early 2000s, when I don't know if it was the first Transformers cartoon that had been made, like the hand-drawn cartoon. But anyways, in the hand-drawn cartoon, they introduced the Transformers that merged into one bigger Transformer. I forgot what those Decepticons were called exactly, because those were specifically named. And I think the aerial bots were on the the Autobots with Jetfire and everything, but I think it's different for the Decepticons. But anyways, I was freaking out whenever I first played the Fall of Cybertron because Brutus, which was the name of the giant Decepticon that the little Decepticons transforms into and creates a giant, the name of that one was Brutus, and that was the same Decepticon as that game was made in like 2000, what was it, 15, 14, 16, I forgot when it was made exactly, but Devastator, that was it, that was the one. I think it was called Brutus. Brutus was the name of one of those, because the Decepticons had two groups of them. Devastator was the one with the laser sword, that was like, the head of him was like a copy of what Optimus was. He was the head of Devastator, but the one that they showed, but I do know that the one that they showed was different. They showed Brutus in the Fall of Cybertron, not the I think they were called the Constructicons. The one that made Brutus was called the Constructicons because they were all based off of, you know, construction equipment, vehicles. But anyways, I forgot about Devastator. Man, I missed that cartoon. I really want to watch that cartoon again because there's so many great things that happen in that cartoon. And I wouldn't have known Brutus or Devastator, or specifically Brutus, because Brutus was the Decepticon that they brought back from the cartoon. And Omega Supreme, which I guess technically Omega Supreme is sort of a permanent canonicity in the series, regardless, like comic to cartoon to games. Omega Supreme has always been, you know, because if you know about, so to give a little explanation on Omega Supreme, if you don't know what Autobot that is, Omega Supreme was like one of the guardians of Cybertron, but whenever Cybertron sort of was in war and had fallen and everything, Omega Supreme, technically Omega Supreme as part of the Guardians wasn't supposed to side with either the Autobots or the Decepticons. They were supposed to be impartial, but Omega Supreme was the one Guardian who sided with the Autobots and became an Autobot because he rejected Megatron and what he believed in. So Omega Supreme became an Autobot, and in the War of Cybertron, you fight Omega Supreme whenever you play as Megatron. That was honestly a really cool level. I don't know if this, because they were introducing you know, Autobots and Decepticons that already existed from like previous cartoons and series and everything. But I don't know, because one Decepticon I was like, well, I know Omega Supreme, but I don't know of this one. Was Trypticon always a Decepticon that existed? Because I knew, like, literally all the other Decepticons and Autobots, I knew they existed from either the cartoon or the 3D cartoon that they had made. I think that was called Transformers Energon, was from the 3D. So they had a lot of characters from all those shows that have, you know, in the game. So I knew those. Trypticon was the only Transformer that I didn't know if it was new or if it had been existing Decepticon for a while. Trypticon was like a giant... Okay, honestly... Okay, the best way I can describe how Trypticon looks is... If you ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh! In Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, there's a number card called number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Tachyon Dragon reminds me of Trypticon. So the best way, if you, I mean, you could just look up Trypticon, but I think the comparison between the two is, it's not accurate, but it's really funny because they are kind of similar. Their designs anyway. Man, I wanted to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! For a live stream. It's probably never gonna happen. I'm probably gonna instead do it as a video for the podcast channel. But it's funny because I did go onto the Roblox Yu-Gi-Oh! Server, I think a few weeks ago, because they had some updates and I wanted to check it out. But it wasn't going through my Yu-Gi-Oh! Phase because I think earlier this year I already been through my Yu-Gi-Oh! Phase. For some reason, one random month out of every year, I get really into playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I already had that experience earlier this year. Mods are gross, not gonna lie. I'm guessing that's something a reference that happened in the Discord server, so because I'm not looking at it, I don't know. Do you remember the fact Transformers Energon was an anime? Now that you say that, I do remember it, but at the time, no, I did not remember that. But since you brung it up, yes, I remember it. Sorry, that was really confusing. But you have to say, it's really strange because they made Energon wasn't the only 3D one they had made. If you, I don't know if any of you have seen it, but there was this one, I think they sold it as a disc. There was a Transformers disc that's sort of shown, if you, it's shown, it was like an explanation, like a big explanation of Transformers and the war between Autobots and Decepticons. But they took materials from a bunch of different shows that Transformers had. Like it took from the old cartoon, they took it from like the cartoon going from the old one all the way to the 3D versions that they had made. I think this was also before they had introduced the one show, what was it called? With the Dark Energon being featured, it was before that was ever created. But they had made their fair share of like 3D Transformer shows, which is honestly surprising. Like thinking about it, honestly, that's pretty surprising. What's everyone's favorite anime? I mean, that's the exact same question as what's my favorite video game. It's hard to give an answer. Neon Genesis and oh, you're talking. Oh, you gave an answer. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I guess my answer would be the one that I've watched the most, which would be My Hero Academia, but that's mainly because I'm working on creating a video explaining if quirks were real, how would it be, and everything. So, but I've already talked about that a little bit earlier this stream. Corey in the house. Why is that always how original? Yeah, exactly, fun guy. I was just thinking, like, I feel like every time someone says that, it's like overused at this point. I mean, it's a good joke years ago, but now it's sort of like, okay, I get it. I've heard it before. It's kind of worn out at this point. Unfortunately, my forte. So there was actually, well, I don't know. Well, I guess it technically does count as an anime, but I don't know if I would consider it my favorite. It was, so Danganronpa, if you ever seen that game, they basically separated they did turn like the game into like an anime and made it into a more shorter simplified version because the actual game goes on for like hours and hours and hours, but they were able to shorten it to like a few episodes, which was very impressive. Keeping all the details and everything was very impressive. But they, for the first game, they made they made a show, and then I think the second anime that they had made for Danganronpa 2 was, the first Danganronpa game was called Trigger Happy Havoc, and then the second game was called Goodbye Despair because they were all in a virtual world, yada yada. Not giving too much spoilers. And the anime for Danganronpa 2, instead of like doing what they did for the first anime and doing like the class trials and everything that they went through the game, instead they created an anime that was like what happened before they got to that point, which was really cool to see. And I think the last anime they did, it wasn't, because Danganronpa V3 was the next game in the series, but they didn't go from, for the anime, they didn't just jump from the island from Goodbye Despair, Jabberwock Island, and then just jump straight to the future because V3 takes place in the future. Danganronpa 3 for the anime was actually after the event of Jabberwock Island, and there was another, not a traditional killing game, but it's hard to describe, but I don't know if that counts. I mean, technically it would count as an anime. It would technically be like, well, the first anime that they had released would technically be, what was the specific name for it? It was a, well, I know for comics, for like for Marvel and DC that they had made into like movies and things, they were called iterations or something like that. I don't know if that counts for video games to animes. What is that sound? Sorry, what's happening in chat? Let's say Danganronpa is the only game MatPat is scared of. I mean, Danganronpa is a whole slew of stuff. I think he confirmed it. TV, when hasn't he touched Deltarune? Chapter 2, I mean. Well, keep in mind, when it comes to game theory, has to do a lot of upkeeping with a lot of specifically popular games, because I think it comes to a point of like doing those theories for fun. But when it comes to YouTube, this is actually a thought I had when talking to one of my cousins. They had brought up the fact that one of their YouTubers, because of the whole Squid Game thing that's out right now, that their YouTuber just like did a bunch of Squid Game stuff since it was out. But the thing is, I mean, that's not really surprising, because when it comes to being on YouTube, a lot of the time you follow the fads and the excitement in which way the wave is pulling, because the more views you get as a YouTuber, the more money you get, which is kind of important when YouTube is your livelihood. So game theory sort of went from doing theories that are intriguing, well, I mean, they're still intriguing to a certain extent, but they go from a point of him doing it for, you know, his own fun and entertainment, and sort of going into, he's doing it, the theories that he does is more of the fads and keeping up with the popular games and doing theories specifically from games that people are talking about that have a big following because of something that a YouTuber did. Like, he played a game and now all of a sudden that game blows up. So it's sort of that doesn't just go for game theory, that also goes for any YouTuber who does like different iterations of anything, whether you're in music related to video games, or if you're doing sort of like what well, not necessarily what I'm doing, but you know, something along those lines. People usually follow what fads are going on because they know that that's going to get the most views and the most watch time, because again, when YouTube is your livelihood, you gotta make money. And it's understandable as a creator, as a viewer, I understand it's sort of frustrating where it's like, well, you worked on this, but all of a sudden you just switched to this thing that like people know, but I don't know. Like, it's this weird thing that blew up and popular, but I don't know. Like, it is understandably irritating for a viewer to their creator whenever they follow a fad instead of doing something that they really wanted to see. But as a creator, it doesn't make sense because, again, your livelihood, you have to make money, you have to buy food, you have to live, and you can't really do that if you're not getting a lot of views, or if you're not getting... It's the sad realization, like, it saddens my heart talking about this, because I got into YouTube because I wanted to entertain, to make people happy, to bring people joy. That's why I make content, and the sad realization is YouTube is a job, and for most people they take it as a job, meaning they're gonna follow whatever thing is popular, build off of that so they can make money. It's the sad fun fact is the sad fact of YouTube, but that's just how it is. A lot of creators are passionate about what they do, and it's great to see that a lot of creators, despite whether things are popular or not, they make things based on what they want to do, and some of them are big, some of them are not. Sorry, what's going on? I've returned. Hello! This was fun, but I gotta dip. Have fun with the rest of the stream. I'm actually thinking about stopping the stream now. We've been going on for 3 hours. I didn't mean to. So, anyways, I don't really have anything else to talk about, so, yeah. Okay, good. The mod is gone. We could do whatever we want. Technically, no, because I'm ending the stream now. So, for those of you who may have Discord... for those of you who are watching the VOD and you don't have Discord and you're confused and you're interested in joining my Discord channel that I have, a link should be in the description to that if you guys want to join in. But if you don't, you're not obligated to join. I'm not saying you're obligated to join. Just because I have a social media doesn't mean you have to follow me on every single thing. But just in case you're curious and you do have like a thought of, oh, I guess I'll check it out, it'll be there for you. So anyways, this has been a really fun stream, mainly because I actually had a lot of people on, more than one person, and I didn't think it would change having like a lot of people on stream, like I mean, the whole bulk of this specific early morning live stream, or I mean, just the early morning live streams in general, are talking to you guys, and I found myself for this live stream not actually giving a lot of topics myself, because you guys are here bringing up topics, and it's just really awesome. So anyways, it's been fun, guys. I enjoyed being here on stream, but I'm gonna go now. I do gotta make another episode of the arc for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I know some of you are really eager to see the next episode. Thank you guys for joining, and maybe I'll do another early morning live stream next week, but that's a big maybe. But anyways, I'm bad at endings, so I'm just gonna end it. Later, everyone!